Alrighty.
It's mine. It's taking my
So,
spoon. Huh?
last we left off, you guys had traveled through the woods, made it to the end into the city, and there you kind of split off a little bit. Well, Faye went off and did Faye things, and the group went to a tavern, looking to get some information. And I think that's where we left you guys off. It's about getting around midday at this point. Midday.
So we're in the tavern.
You're in a tavern.
Who's all in there?
Everybody but Faye.
No, I mean like customers.
Oh, there's lots of people in here. You also did go to the eastern side. And the eastern side was a little bit more modernized, and there's you see more races other than just elves. Not a crazy amount, but you do see other.
Like human-y ones or fluffy
You
ones?
get humans, you get some dwarves, you have seen a
Some
couple.
tieflings.
Maybe one or two tieflings. Saw Leonin.
Okay.
Some more fayish creatures too. Stairs. Satyrs.
Like clip-clop?
Clip clop.
I like hoof people.
You'll hoof people. You've seen some of those people walking around. You did learn, I think were listening around, you did learn that so far the people are a bit freaked out
By what?
by the vampires. Well,
Okay.
they've seen creatures in the woods, and one hunter was found dead.
Okay.
They assume vampires because he was drained of blood, but some people did say it was weird because it didn't have, like, vampire puncture marks in the neck. It was just, like, puncture marks all over his entire body.
Weird. Did I find this information out at the tavern?
Yeah, you guys have sat down and were listening in on people's conversations.
Okay. So we're at like a table. Is there charcuterie?
You can order charcuterie.
I would like to order this town's charcuterie. And just
Charcuterie.
It'll be one. That's gonna be fancy stuff. So you about a gold, 3 silver.
okay. I don't even have silver.
You just give 2 gold and get 7 silver back.
No, I need change.
You give 2 gold and get 7 silver back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. My first silver, guys.
You get a nice little charcuterie board laid out in front of you. You got a bunch of nice meats, crackers, and cheeses.
How good is it?
It's actually pretty decent.
It's decent.
It's really good.
Okay.
You like it. A lot better than you thought it would be.
That's good.
You're a little decently surprised. What's everybody doing?
After we finish the charcuterie board, I'd like to go to, I guess, some morgue to investigate the body.
The morgue. All right. Are you going by yourself?
I'm going with.
Bob's going.
Yeah, I
with.
mean, I announce this to the group and see if anyone wants to go.
I'm going to look at dead people. Who wants to come with?
I'm going.
Bob's going. All right, so Bob's going. Caleb's going. That leaves Cade and Golbeck. What are you guys doing?
Damn.
You're what?
House. We're in the tavern.
Yeah, you're in a tavern.
I never left it.
You never left.
Okay.
Oh.
Somebody had to watch it.
Golbeck's just sitting in the cart. So Golbeck's in a cart. Cade, what are you doing?
I kind of missed what was going on. I'm sorry, the little one.
Oh, basically everybody but Golbeck is going to the morgue to find a dead body. So what do you?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so the group heads off. Golbeck, are you just hanging out in the cart?
I guess I'd
Yes,
stop by
very much
the
so.
cart.
Okay.
Where is the cart? Is it right outside the tavern?
Yeah, right. So there's like a spot to hang out, park it.
I'll let Golbeck know we're going to.
Golbeck, we are leaving to go look at dead bodies.
That's okay. I'll watch the cart.
Okay.
We've heard that there's been a hunter who has had many puncture wounds in his body, not just a couple like a vampire would have.
Okay. All right. So whoever's leading this incursion, make an investigation check. Vogue, since I think you are leading.
Can I help?
Oh,
If you want to help. Do you want to help try to find the morgue?
Yeah.
All right, Vogue, you have advantage.
okay.
What'd you get?
That would be a. It's loading. 1 second.
Loading.
Investigation plus 2. 17.
17. Okay, it doesn't take you too long to find out where you gotta go find this dead hunter. You head over to an area. It looks like a small shop next to. It looks like a small weird like a little small building next to the where the guard station is. You go up there and you knock on the door. You wait a minute. Wait another minute. Door opens, crack. A head pops out. Yes. What do you want?
Is this the morgue? I'm curious. Is about the vampire problem you have.
You want to look at the weird dead body?
That'd be great if we could.
Looks at all you. You don't really look all that official.
What can we do to let you know that we are?
You look like you have some gold.
Oh,
mean-
10 gold.
Oh, well, welcome. Come right in. And he opens up the door. Lets you all in.
Okay.
10 gold. Yes, come right in. It's like a shorter human male. Looks a little. Got like a little coat on. Some gloves. Blood stains on him a little bit.
That's good. He's wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Sanitary.
Yeah, he kind of stuffs the gold into his breast pocket. He's like, all right, come this way. And he leads you on down. He goes into the back room and down some stairs, and it gets a little cold down here. And he goes and like, all right. He pulls a curtain back and looks like, nope, not that one. Next one. Which one was it? And he keeps goes the cup. He's like, oh yeah, this one. And he opens up a curtain, and lets you guys in. And inside you do see a human, no, not wood elf male on the table.
Can I touch it?
Interesting.
The wood elf is also completely naked.
Can I touch it?
But if you want,
I mean, I'm just. Do we get private time with the body, or is he like here the whole time?
he's just watching you. He's curious.
All right.
It's like, yep, this guy, he died. We found him about. Stops things. A few days, a week. I don't remember. It's been a little while. What is time? Anywho, we found him a while ago. He was out in the woods. He got missing for a couple days. They went out, found him like this, and he's a bit shriveled up, like he's drained, but there are puncture marks all over his entire body. So what are you guys doing?
Sorry, it spaced out for me. So you said it was shriveled up a little bit?
Yeah.
Any gold in the prison pocket?
Make an investigation check.
In the prison pocket? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Caleb immediately going for the booty hole.
No, but for a
Look, I'm chaotic evil and I'm not looking at anyone's butthole.
Okay, what are you doing?
Can I see if I can attain additional information from looking at his body?
Make an investigation
Like if the
check.
holes are
From his butthole?
Not his body, from his body.
His body.
Oh.
Like the
I want to look at all of his holes, including the sphincters.
Yes.
I want to be able to see if it's if I know what it would be a vampire-like bite or if it's something else.
Okay. You make another investigation check.
Oh, not medicine. Yeah.
Well, actually, you can make a medicine check. Yeah, that makes sense.
You told me to do investigation.
I would assume you're not good at medicine.
They're the same. Why are you trying to say Caleb's not wise?
Medicine is intelligence.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
It's wisdom.
yeah.
So you're saying
18
I'm
from-
stupid?
All right, 18. So, Caleb, you start looking around. You look through the body, and you're like, man, this guy got a lot of extra holes.
Yep.
That's weird.
Swiss cheese.
Swishy.
Charcuterie board.
Basically. Bug, you're looking at it. It looks weird. They do look like puncture marks, probably from teeth. and it does look like there probably would have been some sort of like sucking mechanism coming from these areas, but it looks like a very large mouth may have opened up and wrapped around this guy in a couple different places. Like there's like a pattern to it in certain areas. Like you got like a pattern that looks like maybe like something opened up from above him and then grabbed him from above and then wrapped around about getting maybe part way down his torso from his head.
Interesting. I point out to the group how it looks like there was a big mouth as well as all the small ones. And there's the morgue keeper still there.
Yeah, he's just kind of watching you, playing with his nails.
Where did you find this body at exactly?
I didn't find it. They found it in the woods. Stops, thinks, turns around and starts rummaging some paperwork. I think they said to the east. Yeah.
He doesn't seem sure.
I don't know exactly. Maybe they could give us some more specific direction.
I believe some of the other hunters found him. I don't know. The guards brought him here. I looked him over. We've kept him here because it's weird. People think it's vampires because, well, he kind of drained of all fluid.
And where exactly could we find some of these other hunters? Do they have a guild of some sort?
Sops thinks maybe on the western side they tend them folks over there tend to deal more with the foresty things. They're traditionalists.
I see.
And then he kind of looks at you, he's like, I wish you luck if you go over there. Yeah, it might be fun. You don't have any elves in your group?
Ugh.
Not with us right now, but we do.
Okay, well, probably just take an elf. They like elves over there. They like elves over here, but they kind of accept the rest of us. That's why there's not many of us, but...
Interesting. Well, I appreciate the help.
No problem. Thank you for the gold.
Of course. Anything else anyone wants to look at on this person before we investigate further?
No, I think we covered all the holes.
Yeah, I think all the holes got looked at.
Yeah.
Alright, so the group leaves. Where are you guys headed now?
Do you think we should contact Faye and see if we can go to the east or the west side of the city? Or should we just go to the east woods and see if we can ascertain anything?
We should obviously split the group.
Split the party.
Obviously.
I think contacting Faye is in either direction.
Bob has to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do it.
Okay, fine. Jesus. Hold on, my shit is fucked up right now.
Always come back to the morgue tomorrow too, and I can have some different spells that might shed a new light.
Okay.
Speak with dead.
Okay.
Touch the dead.
I did that already.
You can do that.
Yeah. Examine booty hole. It's a spell. Alright, so you contacting Faye? Like,
Yes, sorry.
no, you're good.
Yes, I want to contact Faye and tell him to come here to help us inspect the body.
To inspect the body or to go to the woods?
I thought we were supposed to be trying to find people on the west side. West side.
Well, the west side. Yeah, the west side is probably, you were told that probably where the hunters might be. They're more
But we have to take an elf. And that's our only elf.
would be easier with an elf.
Yeah.
You do know that in the eastern, probably in the east, he thinks on the east side of the woods there might have been is where they found the body, but he's not sure exactly where the body was found.
Okay, Faye, we need you to come back with us, please.
Where to?
The east side of the woods.
Alright. I will have to meet you over there. I am currently busy at the moment, but I will contact you when I am heading in that direction.
Okay, so I guess the rest of us will head over that direction.
Okay. So you guys are heading to the woods. Are you grabbing Golbeck?
He loves the woods.
He's at the cart.
Of course. He is one with the cards.
Well, that's by the exit. We'd have to go by the exit to leave anywhere.
Well, you left him at the tavern.
I thought he was at the cart.
Yeah, which is at the tavern.
Oh. Same difference.
All right, so you guys swing back, grab the cart and Golbeck, and then head out. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you guys grab
Yeah,
the cart,
when I'm,
head out.
when I'm done with my stuff, I'll
Yeah.
for that way.
You guys start heading out. You head out the gate. The guards look at you like, "Oh, you're already leaving." Okay. Well.
We'll be back.
Oh, well. All right then. Have fun.
Do I need to get my hand stamped or something?
No.
Okay.
All right, so you're heading into the eastern part of the woods. Who wants to look through the woods?
I mean, I'll do it, but I'm not very good at the looking.
Heard it
I'm
was the
insightful as
woods.
fuck
Was all he knew.
Yeah, the eastern part of the woods.
and perceptive. Not so investy.
Wait, Bob, what do you?
What? You broke up.
So what are you thinking?
Roll a d20.
Me?
Yeah.
I say we just investigate this side of the woods, right?
Yep, let's just go looking in holes and logs.
Why is it always holes with you?
You find things there. When I start finding things in holes, I'll start looking in holes.
Faye said he's gonna meet us here.
Faye is a hole.
Face.
And come up with a game plan of how we're gonna search for this creature. Vampire.
Would I know anything that would fit the description of, like, the bite wounds that Bog found?
Make a history check.
History?
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, wow.
Ooh, I can do history.
22.
22. Ooh.
Jesus.
I'm old and I know a lot.
It's true. You stop, you think about it for a second, and you're like, huh, a lot of holes, a lot of weird. That's weird. That's not something. And then you something comes to mind. This weird thing you saw on the night that your farm was attacked.
I remember that well.
Yep.
Very traumatizing.
Let's see this real quick.
It was a dark day. The second worst day of my life. Actually, the third.
The third worst day in your
The
life?
third worst day of my life, yes.
I'm curious now what the other worst days of your life were, if that was
Well,
the third.
the worst day of my life was when Lobelia showed up on my property. The second worst day of my life was when my wife died. And then the third worst day of my life was when my farm got burned down. And that's just chronological.
You remember seeing something that looked like that?
Do I know what that is?
No, you just
At all. I
you
just
have
remember
you
seeing
just
something
remember
like that.
seeing something like that.
Something mouthy.
Yep.
I know some mouthy, toothy things.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's about all you
Not
remember.
good for the peeps.
So you remember seeing that attack people, and it did have a weird like mouth wrap around people and eat them and suck them dry.
Yeah. Okay. Good thing I got my stick. Keep it at a distance.
Do you describe it to the group?
Oh, yeah. So, once upon a time, on the third worst day of my life, I saw a creature that. That's not gonna help. Showing me a picture's not gonna help. Are they all blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Blue, lots of mouth, lots of teeth. Very angry, very upset, very chewy.
I love
What
your
exact-
description.
That's
Very
why I write
descriptive?
books. I'm descriptive.
This is Richard. It was Dave.
It was wild. It was all like, ah!
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm describing it, I'm like waving my arms around like they themselves are big teeth. Like an awkward hug motion. And it's like, ah!
I love it.
Can I get that one more time?
Harry
It's,
from
it's just like
Harry
his arms. It's like, and then vertical and big chomping.
One more time, please.
He grabbed one of my chickens up and just said,
I wish I could
it was
see
just
what she's
feathers
doing right
and blood.
Jesus Christ.
And the chickens were all like, and the thing was all like, and then I ran for my life.
How big was it?
It was big. It was bigger than me,
It's bigger than you, but not like in size category large.
but it was bigger than me. So that's why I ran for my life.
Long and lanky.
It was scrawny. It was scrawny, but it stretched.
Stretched.
Stretch.
Yeah, it was stretching around them things. I saw it get a goat all at once.
Get a goat.
And you know, goats, they're the catfish of the land. They'll eat anything.
Wait,
And I saw-
what?
That's why I don't eat goats.
Compare them to catfish?
They are. They're the catfish of the land, and I'll tell you why. Goats will eat anything. Anything. And catfish will eat anything. They just at the bottom of the lake eating shit off the floor. Goats will do the same damn thing. I seen a goat eat jars. I seen them eat smaller animals, dead. I've seen them lick a pot of honey. And foliage, oh good gracious. All the foliage. Vegetables. Not so much lemons. They don't like lemons so much. That's how you get rid of them bastards. You squirt lemon on everything.
But you have no idea how to attract the creature that attacked you.
It seemed attracted to alive things that looked nummy. So, what if we cover Golbeck in sauce? And then make him look real nummy?
No, we're not serving up.
No, not for real, just as bait. And
Well, we
then,
use-
when the thing gets
well-
close, he can go tree mode and be like, ah,
I like
Well,
sauce.
no sauce.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
Until somebody comes up with a better plan, that's what I think we should do.
I mean, he likes sauce.
We
cut up
could use
some
that
oranges.
to go back.
Duck à l'orange. With frog. Frog à l'orange.
I like this idea.
Yep. Sounds like that's what we're gonna do. Is
Okay.
there a clearing?
Well, I don't know how this is gonna go, but we shall see.
Yeah,
Can I tie you to a spit?
Wait, why are you telling me?
To a spit so that it looks like we about to cook you. So that
Wait,
they know your food.
wait. Cooking? Me?
No. Just like we're about to get ready to. So like
I'm confused.
I'll
Where's the
chopping up.
sauce?
Why don't we just put sauce on him and have him run around?
I gotta make
yeah,
the
just
sauce.
have him run around.
I thought we were getting sauce.
Yeah, I gotta make the sauce.
Okay.
I've got oranges. Some sugar would help.
What in the world is going on?
I'm gonna make a campfire and start getting to work on some à l'orange sauce.
No, fuck this. We're not doing this one. I'm gonna try to. Do I see people in the around the edge?
You don't see any people around the edge. You do see maybe every once in a while a caravan leave, but not so often. Like one caravan's left, but you don't really see anybody like walking around the woods right now where you're at.
There's a path that goes into the woods, or is it just straight?
It's just straight woods right now where you're at. You have the road, and then it's just woods around you.
Yeah.
But no duck à l'orange sauce. Oh well.
I have to make some. I have plenty of oranges in my sack of oranges.
Oh my god. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Is there sugar in the cart?
Helping making the campfire.
You see Goldbeck's
I'm
making
just
the campfire?
laughing watching all of this.
Is there sugar in the cart?
So the scene basically is what? Cage is standing there next to the card. Caleb like, I'm gonna make some duck à l'orange sauce, and Goldbeck's
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, and then let's make this campfire, and Vogue just like, oh god, why are we here?
I'm
Yeah.
open to better ideas, but I haven't heard one yet.
But we need to find. I feel like going into the woods, doing a little reconnaissance once Faye gets here is best bet.
Well, yeah, and then I can make sauce while we wait for her.
Oh, sauce. Sauce.
Make the sauce, but I don't think throwing it on Goldbeck might not be the best idea.
Okay, well, are you going to help squeeze oranges or not?
No.
Fine. I'll do it myself. Can I use the cow on the end of my pimp cane as a juicer?
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you're starting to juice some oranges.
Yep.
You're just saying fuck it. What the group wants to do, you just make your duck à
The
l'orange.
group has given me no better ideas
Okay.
than wait for Faye.
Okay. Just parked off to the side of the road right outside the gate. Just
Yeah,
to
I'm getting it ready.
All right. Make survival check to make.
Survival.
Yeah, because you're making food.
Okay. 6. So unnatural 20.
Unnatural.
I'm good at making sauce.
Okay. So the group's sitting there trying to decide. Caleb just set up a campfire with the help of Goldbeck, I assume,
Yep.
and just starts making some all-around sauce.
Yeah.
It starts to smell actually pretty good, and looks like it might be a really good sauce, actually.
Solid consistency. Perfect. Nailed it.
Goldbeck, you give it a little taste at some point, and you're like, this is actually really good and tasty.
Should add some sage.
Good sauce.
It's got the sauce.
So now do I have a jar of sauce?
Yeah, I have a jar of all-around sauce.
Pot of sauce? Okay. Alright, I'm ready.
All right, Caleb's now ready. It's probably been like an hour.
Oh, honey, a good all orange?
How long did it take?
Like 3 hours.
You're spending 3 hours to make this?
Well, no, I can pull it off the stove early.
No, it's fine. If you're going to spend 3
I'll
hours,
just-
unless someone's stopping you after before.
I mean, how long is it going to take for Faye to show up?
I don't know. At this point, probably not yet.
Ugh, after 3 hours?
Yeah.
Good God. We should go without her. You know, she's always real rude making us wait and not telling us when she's coming back. You know, my dad did something like that once.
Let's do it then. Let's go invest.
All right, the 3 hours goes by. Caleb has his sauce, and the group hasn't heard.
some. See if we can.
Yeah, so no one's heard
Oh.
anything from Faye, so you guys head off. Cool. Arvog, are you leading this?
I guess so.
All right. Make a survival check and then an investigation check.
Can I help?
Fine.
If you want to help, you can help.
I want to help.
All right, so you have advantage of both these.
So survival is a 19.
19. Okay.
Investigation is a 18.
18. All right, so you start marching through the woods, With Vogue leading, he actually does really good in navigating the woods and everything, keeping track of where you guys are at and how far you guys are going and all that. And you're going through for a little while. You're looking around. You don't really see too much around here. Every once in a while, you do see. Not really. You don't really see much actually, which is kind of weird. You would expect to see animals after a little while or something, or some sign of everything. You don't really see anything, but after a while, you do end up catching a tree that has some claw marks on it that look a bit weird.
Does it look like I'm facing in a certain direction?
Yeah, danger this
Like
way.
No, well, they look like they're climbing up the tree.
Ooh,
Oh,
is
gotcha.
it a thick tree?
Yeah, it's pretty decently thick.
Like a shakeable tree?
Not a shakeable tree, no.
Okay. Can I throw
If
a
you
orange
look
into
up the tree, it looks like a habitable tree.
You look up, it goes up a good ways. Like, definitely past 50 feet or so. Maybe again 70, 80 feet up.
Coniferous or evergreen?
Fey.
Yes.
No, fey trees. You look up there. It looks like the branches give way to a point where it's a lot of like coverage and things. Something could hide up in there. But the scratches do look probably a couple days old or so.
These are obviously from the creature.
Something rather large.
I throw an orange into the tree.
Make a strength or dex, whatever you feel like.
Dex, because that's my thing. Natural 20 plus 5.
It's 25.
Yeah.
That orange goes straight up, hits some branches, disappears into the branches and everything.
Does it come back down?
You hear it splat.
I get something?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you threw it up into the foliage. You don't know where or what.
Little drippy drop down?
No.
Okay. Can I look at the scratches on the tree and figure out where they came from? Like what made them?
Make an investigation check.
No. Are you gonna take that away from me?
No.
Okay. 15.
15. They look very clawy. They don't look like an animal you've seen.
So they don't look like anything I've seen.
Not anything that you've seen make these claw marks. But they do look like maybe like could be like creatures you've seen that one night that your farm was attacked. But you saw a lot of different things.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was very traumatic.
Yes.
Okay.
Could have been the mouth thing. Could have been the other long, lanky white ones.
Does it smell weird?
And give it a good sniff. It smells like tree. Maybe a little bit of sap coming out of it.
Can I lick the sap?
Tastes sappy.
Okay, this is a tree.
Sure.
We figured that out.
Yep. And the claws are danger.
Claws are danger.
Something may or may not be in it.
Are there any prints at the bottom of the tree?
It doesn't appear that there are any tracks at the bottom of the tree. But the claws are there mainly because something did scratch into it. But on the forest floor, it's hard to tell because like probably it was a couple days ago or so. But leaves and stuff have covered it over.
I mean, this thing could fly. It could have just skedaddled on up and then flew off.
It can fly?
I don't know.
You're the one that...
The thing I was talking about, I don't think it could fly. It might could jump real far, but no like wings on it. But this could be something else.
No wangs.
Nope. Do you have wings?
A wang.
You said it looks like it happened like 3-4 days ago.
Probably.
It's probably right about now, Faye, that you'd be heading over in that direction.
Yeah.
With all the help.
Are we just touching a tree?
Yeah, you kind of just standing around a
Can
tree
you
touching
talk
it.
to it? Can you ask it what happened?
Sure.
Sure.
There we go. Some traction.
Plants.
So you can't speak with plants?
Yep.
All right.
Say, who hurt you? Did it skedaddle on off?
What are you saying to the tree?
Has it seen anything strange?
Yeah, the one thing that climbed up me the other day.
Is it still there?
No, it took off.
Which direction?
That way. And it's you don't have any pointer or anything like that to really go off of.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was helpful.
The thing's gone, and it went that way.
Which way?
That way.
Go back
Which way is that?
doesn't point
That
just
way.
That way.
Like, can four of us circle around the tree and then give it,
Yeah.
like, an idea?
The tree said that way.
Which way is that?
That way.
I think it's time to dunk you in sauce.
You want me to ask it about the sauce?
Oh.
Oh my god, I love this.
Maybe this thing has a nest, and we should be looking for a nest.
I'm gonna go up the tree.
Okay, if you find my orange, bring it back.
Okay, so you go up the tree.
Yeah.
Alright, you climb up the tree. Do you have ability to climb easily, right?
How? Here's the next question. How high is the tree? Like, how high is the top of the tree?
From the bottom of the foliage or the branches and everything, leaves and everything, it's probably like 70, 80 feet up.
Oh. Well,
You'd
that's
probably have the easiest
a little
time.
bit
I
higher.
know, I'm gonna see how he goes, and then I'll climb up there.
Okay. So is Golbeck climbing up the tree?
Yeah, Golbeck's gonna jump from branch to branch since he can jump 25 feet at a time.
Oh, well, you have to get 70 feet up before
Oh,
you
it's
get to
one
the
of
branch.
these trees.
Yeah. It's just like bark until you get to the top.
Let me see if he has that climbing trait.
I'm gonna start fanning out my tree a little bit, see if I can see the trees this creature might have brushed into.
You can do what again? You're gonna check other trees to see if there might be.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like fanning out and see if it
Okay.
brushed against the tree when it was leaving.
All right, make investigation check.
Yeah, I don't have anything involving that, but I'll just turn to a bird and fly up.
Okay.
Natural one.
Woohoo!
Vog, you start walking. You're like, I want to fan out. Then you turn it and immediately run into another tree. And you're like, oh, what the son of a. Golbeck turns into a bird, just starts flying up.
I'm just gonna walk up the tree.
The rest of you watch as Caleb literally walks up to the tree and then just starts walking up sideways on the tree. No hands, no nothing, just walking sideways.
I love it.
Telescope it or something.
I don't know if you have it. Maybe?
I didn't write it down. So.
So you're just doot, 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 up
Yeah,
the tree.
to the top.
Golbeck gets up there first because he's a bird. Flies.
Of course. Yeah.
Alright, Golbeck, what are you doing up there at the top?
And then look around and see what's around this top of the tree. I
Uh,
already know this thing's not here.
make a perception check.
Oh, perception. I'm good at those. 23.
23. You start looking around, you're like, branches, leaves, things of that nature. Then you find a little spot where it looks like some of the branches were broken and damaged. And there is a bit of blood up here too. Dried, a couple days old.
All right, I'm gonna go to the broken branches and see if I can mend them back.
Okay, yeah, I would. You'd have to turn back into yourself, but yeah, you could do that.
Oh, I already did. When I landed, I turned back.
Okay, yeah, you could definitely do that. It takes some time to do it though, but you could do it.
That's fine.
Caleb, you get up there, you find Golbeck mending some branches.
That's polite. Can I like survey the land?
The rest of the round around the tree.
Yeah, like see if there's any other tree branches that are broken, or if I can see anything from that angle. That might
Make
be
a
of interest.
perception check.
There's some red stuff over here.
You seem like you got that. 21.
21. You start looking around. You see a tree to the north that looks like it may have had some more branches broken, like something jumped from this tree to that tree.
Is it relatively close to me?
Um,
I'm trying to figure out if I can get there like acrobatically, or if I gotta like walk back down and walk across and walk back up.
it's possible. Might be a little bit difficult, but it's possible.
Can I use my pimp coat as a parachute and paraglide to there?
You don't know if you'd hit the angle to go directly across. You might get lower and hit the tree.
But I can just stick my feet out.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, so that's...
I'm gonna say that's cocked.
You bitch.
That is
No, it is not.
That is cocked.
No, it is not.
That is 100%.
No, it is
cocked.
not. You just want to take these away from me. You don't want me to paraglide.
That is cocked.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Now it's not, but it was. Reroll it.
You suck. I don't like you.
You're still pretty good.
Fuck off. It is not. It's not as good as it could have been. 18.
18's good.
No, it's not, because I could have had a 25 with a natural 20, but you decided to be a turd.
So, the rest of you watch Caleb just jump from the tree, whip out his pimp cane, and start to try to like coat and try to like do a whole like glide thing.
Flying squirrel!
It's very awkward and weird, and he doesn't really get the right angle, but he does make it across to the next tree and lands and starts walking up again.
This music's perfect.
Yes.
Can I investigate?
Make an investigation.
And with Bob in amusement at this point.
Are you going to take that one away from me, too?
No.
Are you sure?
That wasn't
It would
cocked.
behoove me. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, 22.
22. Okay. What is Bob and Vogue doing?
This is all just very amusing to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm just watching because I hit my head.
You're just like, ah, my head.
It's mildly concussed.
You start looking around this tree. There's some more scratch marks where it looks like something grabbed a hold and tried to get itself into the tree from landing.
So does it look similar to the other scratch marks?
Yeah.
Okay. So this thing definitely out here flying.
It looks like it's jumping from tree to tree.
Jumping real far.
Yeah.
I knew it could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bobek's just gonna climb down the tree now.
Okay. Go back. Goes down the tree.
Can I see anything else from where I'm at?
You guys said 22?
On the investigation.
It looks like it jumped to another tree, but instead of... So this one was north, and this one was like now to the east.
Can I paraglide again?
You're just gonna keep following it?
Yeah, I mean, does anybody else have a better idea? This is better than the all orange idea.
Okay. Make a...
Do you tell us following tracks up in the trees? Or you just
you letting anybody know, or you're just gonna keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna holler down and say I think I got a track on it, and then I'll drop an orange where I'm at, so that it's like a marker. Yeah,
You see-
grapefruit actually, they're bigger.
You see a grapefruit fall from the tree, splat.
I got a lock on it.
Okay.
I'm a paraglide again.
Make another athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Is that one crooked too?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
'Cause I think that one's crooked.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
From where I'm sitting.
It's an
crooked.
8.
Where I'm sitting, it's crooked.
What'd you get?
13.
13. The first one was graceful, Caleb believing in himself. The second one, Caleb might have got a little more ahead of himself. Not that graceful. Lands about halfway down the tree.
Okay, I'll just walk on up.
Walks on up.
Look for something else.
Make an investigation check.
7.
7, you start looking around. You do see where it landed, but you're not sure exactly where it went from here.
Okay, I'll drop another grapefruit.
Okay.
Somebody else might want to help me look. I lost my lock on it.
2 trees in.
what direction is it going from?
So it looks
what-
like the first tree directly north from the original tree you guys started at, and then from the north to east, like eastish direction, and that's where Caleb's like, I got lost it.
We're closer. But I don't know where it went after this.
So much closer.
Alright, so I'll walk down, I guess.
All right, Caleb walks down in his awkward fashion.
It's not awkward for me. It's smooth gliding.
It's smooth. It's very nice. It looks like he's walking normally, but sideways.
Alright.
Bob, do you checking in and seeing where Faye is?
Yeah.
Sure. Faye, my love. I mean, Faye.
Faye, my love.
I'm heading in that direction. I'm out of the city. I'm in the woods now. I'll have to find all of you.
Yeah. Kind of need you here right now. Everyone's going kind of crazy.
Oh, like she's
And
gonna
it's not
help
me
with that.
this time.
Alright. I can't find any evidence of where it went. Its lair must be close. Golbeck, come here. It's time.
Go back and sleep. At this point, it's getting close to sun setting.
Perfect. I pull out the Oleron sauce.
Wait before you
This is like perfect music for all this is going on right now. I love it.
Put my coat back in my bag. Pull out the Oleron sauce. Is it real hot still? Or is it cooled down?
It's cool down at this point.
Okay, cool.
It's a little syrupy now.
Okay. Nice.
Go back, you're letting Caleb just pour this all over you.
Yes, do you consent?
No.
You do not consent? You were consenting earlier.
No, I said I like sauce.
Ugh. Okay, fine. Alright. Is Bessie close?
Bessie's as close as you want Bessie to be.
Alright. Grab the ferret. Dunk it in the
ferret?
Oleron sauce.
Caleb, what? No, Caleb, stop.
It'll be okay.
Caleb, stop.
Bessie, it'll be okay.
Caleb, no.
Bessie, it'll
Caleb,
be okay.
Caleb.
No, lick it.
Caleb
Isn't it nice?
wraps his tongue around the ferret and walks off.
Fuck. Fine, I'll do it myself. I pour duck Oleron sauce on myself.
Okay, you're now covered in duck Oleron sauce. As Bessie walked off and started licking the rest of the sauce off of whatever his name is.
That looks sticky.
I know that.
I can't remember his name.
I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like Urkel or Steven or something's dumb.
Urkel.
It's like.
Anywho, well, she licks the rest of the sauce off of him, and then you pour it all over yourself, and then what are you doing from there?
Come and get me, I'm delicious. Mm-mm-mm.
What are the rest of you doing while Caleb's awkwardly pouring sauce on himself, going, look at me, I'm delicious.
Just watching.
Okay.
I look up from the base of the
Sigmund.
trees.
Sigmund.
Can I see, or like it got crushed by the animal, or is it completely like you can't tell at all?
Oh, you're trying to look to see where it went?
Like if I look up in the trees, can I like the two that we already know that it's been to? Can I tell a difference in the one that it's been to and the one it hasn't been to?
Make a perception check.
Perception check. 19.
From the bottom base of the tree, it's hard to tell, and you're not really sure if you could see the difference of where it's traveled to and from.
Yeah.
Faye, make an investigation check to find the group if you're looking for them.
Oh, I'm easy to find, honey.
I know.
I'm hollering.
I'm sure
that
Faye
I'm
can hear
delicious.
Yes, it's not gonna be a high
I got
beast.
a
You can smell-
19.
Yeah, you can smell the Olerange, like a Disney character floating on a pie whim.
Are you dancing or anything? Or like, what are you doing?
I don't know what.
I'm like, I'm delicious.
Huh?
All right,
And
Faye.
I'm just scooping the inside of that jar and just getting everything all over me.
You start walking through the woods to where you think that they will be, and after a little while, you do hear Caleb hollering, "I'm delicious, come get me!" And then you walk out and you see the group. Bob's probably chuckling himself. Goldbuck's just staring. Bessie's licking the ferret, and Caleb just standing there doing a little like, "I'm delicious, come get me!" sort of dance.
Booty
I'm just
shake.
cracking up at this point.
Bob is probably losing it. Yeah. That is what you
It's
walk
like-
in on.
Heads.
Vogg's just face palming. Like, oh god.
Yep. Like, what are we doing?
Well, you know, standing around a campfire and dancing, screaming, "I'm delicious," is probably not going to call the vampires closer to you, especially when they only care for blood and not
It's not-
your à l'orange sauce.
It is delicious Alaron sauce.
I'm not saying that it's not, but vampires do not care about delicious other than blood.
I'm not looking for a vampire. I'm looking for a mystery creature. I tracked it by myself pretty much to this locale, lost my lock on it, and now I'm trying to lure it in with bait while you are off gallivanting around doing whatever the hell it is you do. I'm out here making moves. I was paragliding.
Well, again,
Dog helped.
probably standing in the campfire light is probably not going to be a great.
I don't have a campfire.
help.
I'm just covered in sauce.
Is there not a campfire
taste
right
some.
there, though?
No, there's no campfire here.
Oh, I thought they made a campfire.
No,
They
that
did.
was
They did
earlier.
earlier and then walked into the woods.
Well, you should probably get further away from people then if you want to get attacked.
Well, we're unsure if it is a vampire, though. It sounds like Caleb might have had something attack his farm. That's a similar
Yeah.
description.
It's a big old
Well-
creature, and it's like.
Well, at least from what I've learned from the Selvatal,
Oh my god.
that there's a different organization in control of this city that's not them. They work for them, and I'm going to get an audience with them tomorrow. They haven't really heard anything or know too much, or at least are not letting on that they know too much about this vampire scourge going on. They let on that they might know something, but they didn't want to say anything. So,
We,
didn't talk to you because you were shady. You should have took me. I could have talked to some folks. People tell me things. I'm trustworthy.
not that they didn't want to talk to me because I'm shady. They didn't want to talk to me because they don't know me.
Yeah, you're shady. You're not personable.
I am extremely personable. I have no idea what you're talking about.
My god, I love this. Every bit of it.
Since when? I don't even know your real name.
It is Faye.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me, but that
Where
that
is
my
your birth
real name.
I need a government
I
ID
was
saying
a
that
I was born in the slums. There are no such things as that when doctors were not around to give birth to you.
So you're a sewer rat.
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. Would you like some Alaron sauce? I stick out 2 fingers.
Sure. I will try some of your sauce.
It's all over
I will
him.
try some of the sauce.
I stick out 2 fingers.
There's 2 fingers for you with sauce dripping off of it.
I take my finger and scrape some off and try it.
It is actually quite delectable and really good.
Well, you are a very fine chef. I can give you that.
Yeah, I should teach you some things, New Gilda.
I can cook enough. I've had to take a couple of jobs in a kitchen.
Yeah.
New
well,
Gilda.
I've seen you cook. It's a little crispy. On the burnt side.
Well,
But you
either
try.
way,
You know? You put in the effort.
well, from what I know, they say that whatever it is out here in the woods, as what the dragon also stated to us. And I believe that whatever it is that is their nest or whatever is off to the east.
that is the direction I was going.
Seems we've gathered similar information.
Yep, how
Yes.
helpful.
So, eastward we go then.
Yes. Well, I do know that whoever it is that's in control down in the city, I know where they are, and I know that it's a woman.
Ooh, I could woo her into giving us information.
I would love to see this.
If that's okay with you, New Gilda, I don't want to be disrespectful.
I mean, we're not actually married.
What?
Do what you want.
Oh, right, you don't do legal documents because you're a sewer rat.
Jesus.
I mean, I do a lot of legal documents, it's just we're not actually married.
Yes, we are.
I don't know when you've decided this, but
I
you keep
made
living...
a certificate because when we were traveling, I wanted to look bona fide if anybody asked.
Well, you can keep living your best life with that information in your head. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing.
Whatever.
Okay. So the group's heading east?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll put the women wooing on hold for the time being.
I kind of want to see Caleb try to woo this woman, but okay.
I'd be successful, as I always am.
All right. Onwards. Who's leading the incursion into the woods while Caleb's covered in sticky Elrond sauce at this point?
And I just want you to know my thighs are sticking together and making a sound every time they separate.
Understandable.
Oh god.
Pumpkin has probably landed on you at this point and is just licking the sauce off of you.
Yeah.
Oh, pumpkin. What about sugars?
Surtur probably wouldn't want sauce as much.
He's probably enthralled by the sight of you and finds it amusing, but otherwise is
Well, I'll let pumpkin lick me.
Pumpkin definitely licking you.
That's because I'm
Pumpkin's
sweet.
just like projecting happy, tasty into your head.
Yes.
Into my head?
Yes.
Oh, does that make me feel stimulated?
You just get images of like happiness, sweet, orange,
That's nice.
happy.
That's probably the most affection Caleb's received in quite some time.
Jeez. All right. So who's leading the incursion into the woods?
I'm going to be off to the side.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm
May
feeling brave today.
Oh,
survival
Jesus.
check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You got a 27
Is
on
that
stealth,
straight?
by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Oh dear God! You're gonna do this every time we roll.
9. Yes, because you're a 12.
All right.
And then
I get no help.
The group is lagging behind while Faye, you're kind of just like maneuvering the woods like nothing.
I'll be up.
I also got a 21 on perception just to keep a lookout for things.
Okay. You guys are going for probably. You can make a perception check too, and Vog said he's helping out.
Oh, now he's helping.
And Surtur got a
Perception
natural
is
20
We got an advantage.
on perception.
Okay.
14.
So he got a 23 actually.
23.
Go sugars.
So you guys are going probably about 2 hours in, and you don't really find anything out this way. It's getting quiet and dark at this point, getting a little bit harder to navigate, but nothing really sticks out to you guys in this direction.
We're going east, right?
Yes, you're heading east.
And we know that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's getting dark, right?
Yes, it's getting dark at this point.
I'll cast light on my armor just so it.
Okay. You guys got light, but still, like, nothing really going on.
I'm trying to investigate to see if there's anything like marking wise in this direction.
Make investigation check.
21.
21. You're looking around. There doesn't really appear to be anything here.
If we were all covered in all orange sauce, I bet we would have found something.
There's no way.
Well, I don't see anything over in this direction.
Do you think we should head north or south, or just keep heading east for now?
We could cock it northeast.
Well, I need to head back to town anyways.
Oh, are you gonna meet that woman?
Yes.
I'll go. I'll woo her.
I do not believe that I could bring anyone with me.
What does
Don't
she
believe
like?
that
All
I would
orange
gain-
sauce.
I do not know,
You.
but you know what? I'll do this for you. After I meet her, I will then introduce you.
Tell her nice things
Afterwards.
about me. Tell her about how handsome I am. And can I give you a sampler of the Oleron sauce to give to her?
I mean,
Sure.
you do know that Caleb has been invited to the Selbitol before and has
I have
access.
2 coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but not in this city.
But they
And
don't
also,
know
this isn't the
me by
Selbitol.
my name.
Well, you'd be going back to Selbitol.
They know
Yes,
me
but then the
as
person I'm
Calvin
meeting is
Klein.
not Selbitol, so
Yeah.
I don't want to bring extra and then they get pissed off because
Well, they do know
shady
about it.
underground.
It's up to you because they do know about your group.
Well, take this jar,
I mean-
tell her it's from Calvin Klein, and tell her how handsome I am.
Okay, I will do that.
And that I can't wait for her to meet me.
All right, so you guys heading back to the city then?
I mean, he said he was going by himself.
It's up to you guys. Are you guys staying out in the woods?
I mean, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. I don't want to be in the woods by
Oh.
myself.
So there's everyone but Faye here now, again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fate said she was going back.
To do shady
Yeah,
shit
I have to
without
go
us.
back.
Yeah, you were to meet them midday the next day. Is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Let's set up a campground and we can start our searching tomorrow if we don't see anything tonight.
Okay.
All right, so you guys setting up camp. Okay. Faye, are you going back to the tavern to get a room?
Yes.
Okay, so Faye gets a room. Be like 3 silver. You guys set up camp. Who's taking first watch?
Goldbeck will.
Goldbeck's taking first watch. All right, Goldbeck, make a perception check.
17.
17. You stay up. You got the fire going. You don't really hear or see anything. Just eerily quiet still. Feel like you're always being watched, but don't see anything. And it's just like there's no sounds. Who's got next watch?
I
Well-
got next watch.
Bob and Vog, you take next watch.
Yep.
All right. Make a perception check.
That would be a 25.
25. Very nice.
17.
17. Okay. So, Vogue, Bob, you guys are hanging out. At one point, Vogue, you feel a little bit stronger sense of like being watched in a direction. You kind of look, and there, up in the trees, off in the distance, you do see what looks like glowing yellow eyes. Very hard to pinpoint, almost impossible. Like, had you not somehow happened to just look in that direction, you might have missed them.
Mitch, I like nudge Bob and go, look over in that tree and like show him the exact tree where I see it.
Did we notice anything else other than the eyes? Is
As,
it, like,
as
are there
you
any
go to look,
sounds
you
or
could like
anything?
nudge Bob. You go to look, the eyes vanish.
Oh, so I don't even see them.
Like as soon as you turn and look, you may have like been like maybe, but then they kind of just like vanished. Like almost you couldn't tell what it was. You saw something, but otherwise no.
Everywhere. That's the feeling we've been having of watching this. but now that it's gone, I don't see it anymore. It seems like it's
Make
gone,
another
like
perception check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
16.
Nope, you don't see it.
20. Unnatural 20.
You catch a glimpse of something running off, leaving in the opposite direction of you guys, heading back towards the west, but from the top of the trees. For a brief second, you see something. You see what looks like movement or hear something very subtle, and then it's gone.
Well, we don't really see it.
Not really. It's like you know there was something there for a brief second. You're like, oh, something moved in that direction away from us.
It's a whistling thing. Yeah, so whoever takes the next watch, I'll let them know that something left to the west.
Okay. Are you taking next watch?
Well, yeah.
Alright.
I'm the only one that hasn't done it yet.
Caleb takes next watch. You
Watch out, trees from the west, Caleb. I swear.
Okay.
I feel like I see something.
Like something spooky.
Yes, there was something jumping through the trees with big ominous eyes that disappeared quickly.
Do we want its attention?
Hours ago.
Okay.
Just let us know if you see anything.
Can I bond with Bessie by letting her lick some of the sauce off of me?
Yeah. Let me get an online check.
With advantage because I'm tasty. Alright, that's natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. You bond pretty well with Bessie, and you're doing pretty good. And Bessie seems to be a bit more control. And her DC goes down by 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ugh,
It's gonna take a little while.
whatever.
It's getting lower.
But I'm covered in sauce.
You got a natural
And I
20?
rolled a natural 20.
I
I
know.
get 1 point?
Yeah, that's fine.
Gay.
Basically, well,
Caleb was trying really hard to
Make a
get
perception
Bessie
check.
to be lost.
Do I
in
get
the
advantage
sauce.
because Bessie's helping?
I'll say Bessie's helping. Yeah, you get advantage.
Whew, I needed that. Alright. Perception you said?
Yep.
6, so 17, 22.
22. You don't see anything. You just have a general sense of being watched and like everything's quiet.
Of course I'm being watched. I'm awesome.
Okay. The morning comes. The sun.
Oh, I get to
comes
wake
up.
everybody up.
Yeah, you get to wake
I'm
up.
gonna do so in a very loud, obnoxious way.
What are you doing to wake
I'm
everybody up?
banging pots and pans together.
Everybody gets woken up with pots and pans being banged together.
I'm up, you're up!
What the fuck, man?
I'm up. Y'all gonna be up. Lazy, gonna sleep all day. Is the dog here?
Is Rufus? Yeah, I would assume Rufus is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rufus is here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a little bit of all around sauce, get him worked up.
That dog is excited.
Let's go! It's morning time. I've done so much stuff while you guys have been sleeping.
I watched while you slept. You watched while we sleep. Tic-tac.
I didn't see nothing, by the way.
Maybe a gentler wake-up call next time.
Well, I know that you sleep pretty deep, so I just wanted to wake everybody up. Next time I'll give it a cock-a-doodle-doody.
Everybody starts getting up. You, at one point, you stick your hand in your pocket, and then you feel like there's like a piece of paper in there that wasn't there before.
Is it sticky?
No.
Am I sticky?
At this point, probably not.
Alright. Can I read it?
Yep.
Is it a love note from my distant lovers who admire me from afar?
It says, I'm glad you came, my
Oh, yeah.
child.
Definitely from one of my lovers. Did I wake up with that in my pocket?
Yeah, that was in your pocket. No, that was in your pocket when you were just, you don't know if you woke up with that or if that somehow got in your pocket that overnight at some point.
Okay. This is obviously from one of my lovers. I'll
It
crumple
is
back
signed
up.
Athtar.
Ugh, I'll rip that part off, toss it, and then fold the rest of it up and keep it.
Okay, that's fine. But it looks like you got a note into your pocket at some point in the night.
Okay. That's weird. He's obsessed with me.
Alright, so what's the group doing?
And I don't try to
We
hide
saw
that either.
thing
You-
in the trees.
Yeah, you
What?
see Caleb pull out a note out of his pocket, look at it, like, ugh, rip a part of it off and throw a small part of it away, and then fold the rest of it and put it in his pocket again.
Can I like head towards Caleb and like see where he threw that little piece of note?
Yeah, you make a... Yeah, you can easily see where he tossed it.
Pick it up and go, I think you dropped something.
I don't want it.
What does it say on it? F?
It just says Athtar.
Ooh, what does he want with you?
He's that asshole we tried to punk. I'm still trying to punk him.
I know, but how'd you get a piece of paper from him?
Oh, I don't know. It was just in there.
Not
In the
suspicious.
old pocket. Isn't it? But, you know, it is what it is.
Very well.
I just think he's a coward sneaking around. And if he were a real man, he'd come up to my face. And I hope he hears that. But he ain't got the balls to come down here, look at me in the eye.
We saw the
Are you
creature
trying to
head
be
to the.
intimidating or like...
Hold on.
Persuade.
You two of you were talking at the same time. I couldn't hear.
Are you
Go
you're
ahead.
saying that you're trying to be persuasive or intimidating? Like, are you doing like...
I'm just talking. I'm just shooting shit. I believe that. He ain't got the balls to stare me in the eye.
Yeah, make an intimidation check.
I'm not trying to intimidate balls.
I know, but no, you're not. But you're just what you're saying,
Oh.
not Vogue.
14.
14. Okay.
Yeah, my charisma isn't very high if you haven't gathered.
Okay. All right, Vogue. What are you doing?
I was gonna say, for the group, we saw the creature or a creature head back to the west sun last night in the trees. Do we want to head that way, or should we keep heading east?
Well, I mean, if we're monster hunting, we should go towards the monsters.
So to the west, then we just need to keep an eye out and make sure we don't miss something.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
I'm super
Maybe you could-
perceptive.
Get an aerial view.
Yeah, send them up. Go high, we'll go low.
Sure. I'll do flying.
Yeah.
So we'll walk the bottom if Golbeck can scout the top.
Okay. You guys are heading out. At which point in your head you just hear, "Don't worry, there are plans when the time comes."
Blocked.
Is that how you respond to it?
Report spam.
Okay. You have 25 words or less to say something.
That's why I say blocked.
Okay. Well, that's what you get.
Can I send images like Pumpkin?
No, you just words.
Oh.
He's doing sending.
Dicks with like 8 Z's.
Okay. You say block and dick.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright, you guys say heading out. Faye, what are you doing in the morning?
Gallivanting around like a hup.
But I mean, I'm just gonna get up and then mull about until I need to go do the meeting.
Okay. Alright, you guys make investigation check. Go back, make an investigation check, because you're up in the trees.
11.
11. Golbeck, you don't really see anything up in the trees this day. This point.
Figured because I have a -2 to investigation.
I believe in you.
As the bird?
Well, because he's doing wild shape, he gets his mental stats.
Oh, he
Yeah.
didn't get the stats of the.
It's not like polymorph.
Okay.
So no, you don't really see anything up in the trees.
Nothing here, guys.
I believe him. What do we see down low?
Any of like the yellow eyes or anything like that? I'm just staring at the tree, seeing if I see any movement or eyes or anything like
Make
that.
an investigation check.
Natural 20 for 22.
Ooh. You don't see anything, and you don't, and you're just kind of walking around, and then you just see a crook in the tree, and there's just a little crook in a tree, like at eye level with you,
Like a huge tree or like a small
like a big,
tree?
like a big tree, but there's like a little space in it.
Can I walk up and like look inside the little crook?
Okay, there's a cube in there.
A cube?
Yeah,
Can I grab the cube?
yeah, you can grab the cube.
Does it look like it's anything special, or is it just like a metal cube or a wood cube?
It looks like a puzzle cube made of like black, midnight-ish color.
Do I see him do that?
Yeah. You see him walk up to a tree, stick his hand in a tree, which looks weird because there's nothing there to stick his hand in. And then he pulls out and it looks like his hand's holding something, but there's nothing there in his hand.
Wow. Am I
Can I
tripping
try to
at all?
solve the cube?
Say it again.
Can I try to solve the puzzle cube?
Yeah. Make a intelligence check.
And then this is when all of a sudden someone appears to you and says, "We have such shites to show you."
Well, that was terrible. Intelligence, you said?
What'd you say?
That's gonna. One sec. Intelligence, a 4.
You sit there for a good little while, twiddling your hands. At this point, everybody's kind of confused at what you are doing.
Bob, what's Bob doing?
Because to you, it looks like he's doing this.
Yeah.
Like, it literally looks like he's doing that.
Did he get into the jar?
Vog, you have no idea what you're doing or what's going on with this thing, and you're very confused.
That's why I look up and see him all staring at me.
Everybody's just kind of staring
Bob,
at you like, what? the-
Bog, we're trying to look for monsters.
Bob,
Are you-
do you think you could look at this cube for me?
Vog, it's rude not to share your drugs.
Oh, Bob, Vog holds out his hand, and there's nothing in his hand.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Okay, buddy.
What do you mean?
I like place the cube on his hand, or try to.
I still don't see anything, right?
You don't see or feel anything in his at all. And at one
Vog,
point, it
are
feels
you
like he's
okay?
slapping your hand, like trying to place something in your hand, but he's just slapping your hand.
Is
No,
mine reacting to it?
Vog,
in
there's
any way?
nothing there.
No.
Oh, but there is. Look, I try to like push my fingers through the cube to show that I can't push my fingers through the cube.
It just looks like he's twiddling his thumbs or
It just
something.
looks like he's trying to poke something in his hand, but it's like his fingers going into like empty space, and it's just very weird. You probably assume he's on drugs.
Can I look at
Yeah.
that tree and try to find mushrooms?
Make an investigation check.
Because
Say
that has
some
to
of
be
that
what's
shit.
wrong. 12.
You don't
Just say
see any
try-
mushrooms.
He ate them all, that selfish bastard. Do we still have the cart?
No, you
Okay.
would have left
We're
the
just walking.
Yeah.
Okay. Buddy,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
car.
We gotta
I'm
go,
fine.
buddy.
I need to solve this puzzle cube. Leave me alone.
No, honey, can we walk?
No.
Oh god, he's like too thick to drag. So, ugh. Can I? Can you ride on Bessie while you solve your puzzle?
I can do that.
Okay, perfect. Oh, ooh. Yeah,
Gets
I don't
up
know
on-
how you're gonna get up on there, but you're gonna have to jump.
You could probably help him up on there.
He's heavy.
You could still probably help him up on
Oh god, I make sure to use my legs so I don't throw my back out.
there.
Yeah.
All right. You get Vog up on Bessie.
Okay, now he can be high up there.
I'm sitting here trying to solve the puzzle cube.
All right, make another intelligence check.
How does Bessie feel about that? I
Bessie's
know
just,
they have a muddled past.
Bessie's okay with it.
Okay, that's good.
Is Vogue okay?
Vogue's not okay, Bessie. You remember what happened to Pumpkin? That's happening to Vogue.
Vogue, do you see things?
Just a cube.
Can Bessie see the cube?
No.
Okay. Well, that would be cool.
All right, what'd you get? Oh, 10? You aren't really making any headway with this thing at all.
God damn this fucking cube.
So you guys start walking through the woods. Vogue's up on Bessie, just like fucking raving.
And his legs are sticking out.
Yeah,
because
his
of
legs.
how wide
Yeah,
Bessie
he's
is and how
legs
short he
sticking
is.
out. He's up there like someone with the little rave lights in their hand, sort of deal going on to you guys, and you're just like, this guy's hot as fuck. And Vogue just like this cube, and you're just like, damn.
Fuck this cube.
Yep.
Wow. All right. So I guess I'm looking for shit now since it's
Yeah.
me and Bob,
Yeah.
the idiot bird.
We'll give it a sec. Faye, at this point, it'd probably be time to head over to your meeting. So you head back to Silbatal.
Oh, tell him good
Yeah.
things about me.
All right. So you knock on the door. They let you in. They have you sit down at a table. And then Finney comes out and sits down. He goes, Faye, it's good to see you again. So, I have good news.
I went in my other form again.
Okay. So I have good
My
news.
weird one.
The boss is, we'll say, slightly intrigued. So, as a test, you are tasked with bringing this vampire leader in alive, or if dead, as much of whatever he has as research information about himself, his kind, as you can possibly get. Do that, you will be granted an audience. You have 1 month to
AFK
do
for a
so.
second, sorry.
Okay.
Well, I was planning on killing him anyways, so I'll bring you his head as proof of the death, and whatever I can find, I'll try to bring to you. I will need to keep the head though, because that is very important
Okay.
for a bounty I have to turn in on him.
Fair enough. If you, as long as you either bring him alive or whatever you can on his kind, do that in a month's time. You'll be granted an audience.
Oh, it'll be done in way less than a month.
Then, whenever
you don't
you're
have
done.
to worry about that.
That is just the time frame she is given.
I will say though, to at least give you a little bit of an idea, that your informants need to be able to move a little bit stealthier than they do. They're not quite subtle about their movements.
What do you mean about that?
Well, going to it was the west side of town, correct, that they went to drop off the message over at the
Kind of getting towards the center of the city.
center. So it was the center of the city towards it and everything. It's like, well, while it is someone like me who does have a lot more of experience following people and everything, your people don't move very surreptitiously throughout the town. Like, they're not trying to be noticed well enough. They look around too much. They give themselves away a little bit too much, heading towards the center of the city, which is a very smart place to be hiding, right in the middle where everyone is, and no one would think to look for a quote-unquote low life.
Who do you think you found?
Someone important. I don't know who specifically, because I didn't want to press it any further than that.
Well,
There's someone important.
not really, no. If you're following who I think you followed, I would advise you not to do that. And also, you did not find the boss. It's not how we communicate.
I
me
didn't
put-
expect it to be the boss directly. Of course not. That'd be stupid to go directly to the boss.
Let's
But it's someone important.
Let's say this. I'm in charge because my predecessor had questions and was curious about things. Went off one day to go find out who the boss was. As you can see, they are no longer in charge. I am. Never heard from them again.
Well, it's probably because of, if my suspicions are correct, then I have a fairly certain idea of who your boss really is and what they're involved with. So,
No, you
Don't worry,
you just followed someone to one of the merchants we deal with. Simple business. Nothing of that nature.
oh, again, like I said, I did not believe it was the boss. But knowing, like I said, what's going on in this town and who the boss would possibly be, I have a feeling that the Sobatal will be back in control once I've finished with the business that you're asking me to finish with.
Those are dangerous words you're saying.
It's a dangerous business I play.
I'd watch myself if I were you.
I'll be fine. I'm not too worried about causing ripples any place I go. I'm a very hard person to find.
Well, put it this way. You might want to stick to your business until you get the job done.
Oh, I will be, because of where we're going to have to go. It's outside of the city, so I will be gone for a while. It won't be a month, but it'll be a little bit.
Well then, best be off.
I will. You have a good day.
He just nods.
I'll leave.
Okay.
And then I will, when I leave, go out, find a place, and then change back into my normal self. And then I will go back off in the direction of everybody else out in the woods.
Okay.
That'll be a 30 for stealth
Okay.
for that.
Alright. Caleb, make an investigation check, as you're probably now leading while Vogue is
Yeah.
disco lighting it up there.
Okay. What am I rolling for?
Investigation.
Investigation 13.
13.
Better at perceptive.
Okay. You start wandering around, getting everything, looking around, and you're wandering for quite some time until...
Oh, I'm talking to Bob the entire time.
Oh, okay.
The entire time.
About how...
Just stories of the past involving me.
Oh.
I just want that to be known.
Okay. Eventually, you end up walking and come out in the woods and find yourselves at the wall of the city.
Oh, shit! I think we went around.
Well, you went out east, then came back west, so you just went out and then came back.
We did a circle. Well, look at that.
Vogue, I'll say you can make one more intelligence check in that time.
Don't fuck me, please. Hey, that's better. 17.
17. You're sitting there after a while, you're like, what the goddamn son of... Oh, wait, hold on. If I twist it this way and do this and do that... Oh, that's actually starting to make some sense there. It seems like you're making some headway on this cube.
Bob, we found a new town.
This is the same town.
Excuse me. You haven't been paying attention for hours. This is obviously a new town on the other side of the woods.
We're going west. I know what direction we were going.
Get off my cow.
Oh, I'm messing with my cube.
Bob, I don't know what to do.
Where's Faye at? Is it past her meeting
You're the only
time
one who
yet?
can talk to her.
It's Bob, the only one that can talk to her.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I'm here.
I know I can't. I blocked that hoe. I said, no,
Damn.
block.
You probably
Oh,
get a
it's pretty fine.
stronger humming sound sense every now and then in the smell tea.
Oh, yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Just straight.
16.
You probably get the sense that no one can see yours.
Okay. I don't know. Can I like subtly like go up next to Bessie and like show him mine to see if he can see mine?
Oh,
But like not like deliberately show it. Just be like, you know,
okay.
just like he would notice it if he could see it, but if he couldn't see it,
So you're just kind of like.
yeah. You know.
So Vog, you're sitting there twiddling your cube, and Caleb kind of comes up and does this whole thing where like flicks his wrist out and like holding his wrist up, hand upwards, and you're just kind of confused at what he's doing.
Yes, Caleb.
I was just saying, hey, do you see this thing?
Cube in my hand that none of you guys can see? Yes.
No, like, and I like point to my thing.
Okay? Caleb points to his hand. There's nothing in Caleb's hand.
Do you have an invisible cube too, Caleb?
Well, I can see it.
So we have to all solve our cubes.
Can we touch cubes?
I try to put my cube in his hand. We're just pointing.
Okay, we're trying to touch cubes.
All right, you guys kind of push your hands together.
Is
and
there
touch-
like a magnetic vibe?
You both see at the same time where your hands kind of collide, where you think the cube would touch another cube based on the size that you have, and they actually stop and there's resistance.
But I still don't see his.
You don't see
and
his.
He doesn't see mine.
He doesn't see yours. No, but
Can
you
we,
you
like-
you feel like it.
Can I like rub it?
I mean, there's a solid mass there, but there's.
I know, but like, does it feel like when I'm so like I have this thing and I'm rubbing it against the surface, right? Do I feel the surface like grooves in the surface or like any kind of like texture? Or does it just feel like a magnetic force, or like something's pushing me back? Or
It feels like
does
there should be something in his hand being held there, not
but like a smooth thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels the same as yours. It's
Like,
weird.
So there's no
Have you
like,
made Caleb?
what do you say?
He asked if you made any progress with yours.
I haven't tried to do anything with mine. It smelled funky, and I threw it in my bag, and I said that's a problem for another day.
I figured out the first step of mine. I'm still trying to figure out the next.
What'd you do?
Just fiddled with it till it went into place.
But like, what ended up working? Like left, right, right, up, down.
I
like-
explain the sequence that worked for my cube. Or attempt to.
I'll say make a wisdom check for. Yeah, we'll say make a wisdom check.
Okay, I was prepared for performance.
We can do that. We'll do that. Are you trying to explain this? Fuck it.
17.
17. He gives a pretty good, decent explanation of how he did it.
Can I try and replicate that real quick?
I'll say make an intelligence check with advantage.
What are you gonna call that one?
Yeah.
You bitch. It's your thing that's
You
fucked
you
up.
have it. You have advantage.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you counted that one or not.
No, yeah, that one counted, but you have advantage.
Okay. Thank you.
That's pretty good.
What is it? Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Well, it could have been better.
What'd you get?
21.
21. Like clicks into place and starts moving. Like you're like, oh, there's a new shape now.
Oh. Fog at night, do you want to get together and play with each other? Like play with ourselves next to each other?
Well, I'm riding the cow so I can play with my cube.
And you can still both sit there and do it now.
Okay, can I like sit behind Bog on Bessie?
Sure.
Like real close.
Bob, you're leading the way.
Okay.
Like,
So Bob, you watch as
Bob, we're gonna play with ourselves.
So Bob, you turn and you see Caleb and Bob fiddling with their hands together, and now Caleb's doing the exact same thing, but then Caleb climbs up on Bessie, like right up against Fog's back, and starts doing the same thing as Fog. And it said you are in charge. All right, you
I
guys
said
can.
that we're playing with ourselves.
He said that they're playing with themselves, so you guys can make intelligence checks with advantage if you're both trying to help each other out.
Yeah, you know, give
Yeah.
each other tips and tricks.
So go ahead and make another intelligence check with advantage.
Wait, hits, right?
13.
13.
22.
22. Vog, yours is not coming along as well as you thought it would be, but you're still kind of getting. You think you're getting there, but you're not like. There's like you're like, oh wait, there might be something I'm kind of missing here. You get the next portion.
Can I tell him?
Make a performance check.
Performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 4. So you gotta move it over like that.
Well,
I just did mine.
you-
So I like reach over his shoulder and start pointing at his hand.
but
and
you.
I know I can't see it. I'm gonna reach over and start pointing his hands and say, "You just gotta move it that way. Turn it like
You
with your
sound
thumb."
like the tree.
Make another intelligence check real quick. You don't have advantage on this one.
God
Just
damn it,
twist it.
6.
You have no idea what Caleb's talking about at this
You
point.
gotta twist it and circle it with your thumb, and then
I'll
like
do it
it'll
like-
lock up in there, and then you gotta pull it. Just like
See if you can fix yours.
Oh, see if you try yours.
I should try mine.
Bob, what are you doing at this point in time?
I'm just watching all this unfold.
Okay, Bob's just watching. So you guys continue. So go ahead and make another
Is
one.
Bessie talking to Bob?
Bessie's like, Bob, what are they doing?
I don't fucking know, Cal.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, go ahead and make another intelligence check if you guys have advantage while you're trying to solve it together.
Do I get another one, you said?
Yeah, with advantage.
17.
17. Okay.
14.
14. Okay. Yours kicks into place and then starts to glow, and then you hear just wait for Vog.
Okay. Vog, you have to click start. Like you gotta log in on yours.
I'm trying.
As yours glows, you
I
can
put my head on
you
his shoulder.
now can see Vog's.
I can.
Hey.
Yes.
I put my head on his shoulder and then reach over on the other side and keep pointing
Well,
and trying to help
I
him.
don't need your head there.
It's,
Watch where you
no,
put
I
your
can
hand.
see it. I can see it. Shh, no, look. Move that with your thumb.
Who's got the
put my
higher
thumb.
intelligence?
Out of the two of us, I have a 17.
What do you have?
Yeah,
for-
you.
All right, you can make one in with advantage now
I can make one with advantage.
for Vog. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
11.
You're like, I got this, and you start helping him out, but then you realize that he's not the step that you thought he was at, and you're like a little bit lost now.
I'm like, oh, go back. Go back a couple steps.
I'll just keep trying to get it to click
Alright.
into place.
Vog, make one with advantage.
This is wonderful. It'll work eventually.
Eventually.
There we go. 14 again. Woo.
Woo! You feel like you're getting pretty close, but you're not actually sure how close you are there. Here,
Yeah.
both of you make one together.
Together.
Just make one.
Can we hold hands?
Yeah. Technically, you're holding hands.
17.
17. What'd you get, Vog?
15.
15. All right, you guys start sitting there, and you're like, here. You start like mixing it together, and all of a sudden it clicks in place and then glows in Vog's, and you're like, oh, we got it! Hooray! Good job!
We did it.
And then the world vanishes before, and then all of a sudden you're like, yay, we got it! Then you look up and you realize you're not on Bessie anymore. You're just standing in a white, empty.
But am I standing bow-legged?
No, you're standing normally.
Okay.
You're both just kind of standing there in a white, empty space.
Like in Matrix, like when Morpheus and Neo are in there and he's just in the chair.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's basically what it is.
Okay.
What did we just do?
I don't know. Can you see what I'm seeing?
I just see white.
Yeah. Like a cream
White.
color.
360. If I see anything,
What are you doing?
I want to do like a spin and take a surveying of myself. See if
Make a
I see
perception
any-
check.
13.
13. You turn around and look, and then there's it looks like a chair and its table, like a table with a small little teapot set up on a little tray next to the table, and it looks like there's a chessboard on the table.
Oof. I'm not good at that game. You don't really gamble with it, so I don't do it. It's for
I can
small
play it.
folks.
I walk towards the table.
All right, you both walk up. You walking with him?
I'm gonna let him walk in front of me because I want to see if I left any sauce on his back
Okay.
from when we were straddled up on the cow.
I don't think there's any sauce on him.
Okay.
Okay. So he walks
That's
up.
good.
Then you walk up behind him after him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up. What are you doing when you get to the table?
Is it just a chessboard, or is it like a half-played chess game?
It's like in the middle of a game.
All right, what we got?
Is there anyone
pieces?
there?
Pull up a chess game on that monitor. Me and Vaughn gonna play the computer. Pawn to d4.
You guys are kind of looking at the chest, like what's going on, and then you see like a man kind of leaning in between both of you, and just like, "Hello."
Do you recognize this man?
He's just a man with a very nice cut hair and a very nice, well-dressed like butler suit.
Do you have charcuterie?
And there's a charcuterie, the most elegant and beautiful charcuterie board you've ever seen in your
That
entire
is
life.
so nice. I don't even want to eat that one. It just looks so good, but I have to.
How can we help you, my patron?
How did you get here?
We
We rubbed
solved
cubes.
these cubes.
You, pardon me. You did what?
We played with each other.
We each got a cube, and we were able to solve them, and we got transported here.
Yes. Sir, you have guests again. And then you just hear, I have guests. And you watch as a being kind of just appears in front of you. You know what the being looks like, right? Vog.
Which being is it?
God.
Oh, yes. Yes. I know who my god is.
Not your god.
Oh. Yes, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Cool.
Basically, this is what you see.
Okay. With the creepy teeth and everything.
Yeah, it just looks like a full figure. You can't see anything, but just a little happy smile.
That's happy?
Yeah. Oh, I had a guess. Wonderful. How long has it been since we've had a guess? Sire, in their years, probably a few decades. Oh, it hasn't been long at all, has it? Wow, marvelous. What are y'all doing here? What can I help you with?
This charcuterie is good.
Oh, yes. Of course, we have only the best here. Thanks to my friend. Would you like some tea?
What kind? Do you have hibiscus?
Takes a teacup, pours the teapot out, and then hands you a cup and it has hibiscus
This
tea.
place is great, Vog. I don't want to leave. Like, fuck those guys. I mean, this shit's good.
Am I, like, getting a feeling coming from this at all? This guy?
Make a religion check.
Would Caleb have any idea who this deity is?
24.
24. So, you know what it feels like when you get like a sense from your god Moradin, like the sense of like being talked to like by a god, and that's kind of like the sense you get from the butler. The other one is you're not really sure what, but you get the sense that the butler is probably some sort of god that serves this other being. So you're confused by it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, what can I do for you guys?
We stumbled across your land, it seems.
Yes, wait, hold on. Who are you guys anyway? Hold
Is this
on.
how you become a paladin?
And he kind of just turns behind him and goes like waves his hand up across the empty space, and you watch as like to you guys will look like it'd be weird. So to describe it, it looks like screens are appearing
Okay.
and like playing like your guys's.
Like in Matrix,
Yeah.
when he finds the guy and there's all the screens.
But it looks like what's been happening for you guys. But for you guys, it's weird because you've never seen anything like that.
But it's like in Matrix.
Yes.
Okay.
But for the characters, it's kind of like the fuck is going on, and then you just see like you're watching, you're kind of like,
I sniffed the charcuterie.
it smells delicious.
Okay.
But you guys, so you see like the events that you've gone place for you guys recently, and he's like, huh, interesting.
Do I really look like that?
Yes.
Oh.
Why?
Bog, why didn't you say something?
Because
Why are you covered in some stickiness?
Shouldn't you know that?
Oh, that's weird. You're not covered in stickiness anymore.
That's good. That's nice.
You're actually clean and refreshed. Like you've had a nice bath.
Oh, no more grease in my
No
creases
grease.
and-
Like your hair is nice and neat and combed, and like the cleanest you've been in probably
No dirt
years.
under the fingernails.
Nope. You're
Years? Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Probably ever actually. Like you are clean. Your clothes are perfectly like they are dry cleaned, perfect.
Starched.
Yep.
Bog too.
Yep.
Is his metal shiny?
He didn't do it to Valk. He just did it to you because you were sticky.
My.
So, looks like you guys are on adventure. I'm curious. There's a lot going on here.
Oh, it's been a hoot.
I can see that.
Yeah, you should really watch from the beginning.
I can do it. Don't worry.
I don't have
to-
time.
So, anywho, is there anything I can help you guys with?
Like what?
you're trying to find the creature that terrorized in the woods we just came from.
Creature waves his hands more. Well, and then he goes like waves both hands up. Which one? And then you see like dozens of different creatures.
Like it's
Is
the
there
monster
any-
manual in front of us.
Basically. Like you see some vampires, you see some of those like long, lanky white ones that you've seen that you fought earlier. You see the one that has the weird mouth thing that you've seen before running around.
Do I see?
You see
anyone or
werewolves.
Anything I recognize?
You see werewolves. Well, you said creatures, so but you see all these things. You see types of werewolves. You see a big, large, awkward werewolf that looks like more menacingly than other werewolves.
Oh, like a dire werewolf.
Basically, you then also see what looks like large, raven-like people.
Okay.
What are you looking for specifically?
We were working on that part.
Do you want me to just pick one?
The city folk seem to have an issue with vampires. We've been trying to rid that for them.
City folk. There's a lot of city. Hold on. Is it nearby? I mean,
Where we was.
And then he snaps his finger, and then like a globe appears in front of you guys. Where?
I don't know what that is. Where were
Can
we
I
before?
point out where we?
You guys don't really understand what he's showing you. You're like, oh, well, hold on. Where are you guys? You guys are. He points his finger and then kind of zooms in. And you just see like a lay of like
Fucking
the
Google
forest.
Earth.
Yeah, you see the forest before you, and then you see a large city. And he's like, "Is it this one in the forest that nearby you guys?"
Yes.
Ah. He leans in. He's like, "Okay, so what do you need?"
There's been a creature that has been harming people in this forest.
He's like, well, and he kind of snaps his fingers, and you see red dots all over the place. There's lots of creatures around and doing things and moving.
Okay, this guy's weird.
No.
How old are
appreciate
you,
it.
wizard?
Oh, I'm not a wizard.
Sorcerer.
Old?
Can you tell me about a symbol I don't know all that much about?
A symbol? What do you mean? What symbol?
You can't be that vague, Bob. This guy's off.
Can I describe the dragon symbol?
Oh, he's like, oh, that. He kind of waves his hand, and the symbol appears in front of you. This one?
Yes, that one.
What do you want to know about it?
Do people have any plans. I've worried that they might be trying to hurt my town.
He leans in, crosses his fingers, puts his chin on his fingers, and leans in real close to you. Be very specific of this question you are asking. And get one answer.
I am curious on who they're working with.
He kind of extends his right hand, and the High Council appears. They are working for themselves. If you wish to stop if you wish to keep harm from your people, I'd be wary of this one.
I see.
They are not good.
And Caleb recognizes the High Council.
Yeah, you see the High Council.
Oh, okay.
It's like a perfect vision of him right standing there.
That's dude.
The High Counselor that was there with Athar the first time you met him.
Okay. Is Aftar there?
No,
It's just that guy.
it's just that guy. It's just like he.
The one that got fireballed.
Yeah, Vlog asked specifically about him, so he made him appear like, "Is this guy your
Is he
time?"
dead?
No, he's not dead.
Okay.
He tanked that fireball like it was nothing.
Yeah, I just didn't remember. It was a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, that dude shitty. Wasn't Bog there when he recognized him too?
Yeah, that's
So
why
we
Vlog.
both recognized him,
yeah.
but not the other guys.
But Vlog, not the other guy. Vlog was asking about him
Oh,
specifically.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know who that is.
Well, I hope that helps. Be wary of
It
him.
does.
He's bad.
Good to know.
What can I help you with? And he kind of leans in like this.
That's kind of weird.
And he's looking at you, but there's no eyes, but you can feel his eyes.
Okay.
And then you know, like, reaches over like this and takes a cheese.
From where?
Your charcuterie.
Oh, my
charcuterie
charcuterie.
board.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he does it like this.
Okay. Weird. What was he asking me?
What can I help you with?
Oh. Okay. So he basically just asked, like, if the council people were bad or whatever.
Vlog was basically asking if he should be worried about the symbol, and he saw the symbol and said, "No, this guy you should is worried, and he's working
So
for."
that symbol had nothing to do with it.
No.
Them.
He's
was
saying
just
that
like,
this guy is working for himself. The High Council is working for himself, and you should be wary of him.
Well, yeah, he's a tool. Okay, yeah. Can I ask him? Because I've been having this person follow me all the time and be really creepy. Do I still have my letter?
Yeah.
Okay, I pull out my letter and I'm like, look, he sends me this shit just unbeknownst to myself. Not cool. Really rude. Burnt down my farm. He's a total asshole. Like,
He does this, and then you're just like, "Yeah, that's pretty rude." And you see the night where your farm burned down.
Okay, I have a little PTSD moment. Snap back. Not cool. Right? Very rude. Can you, not do that? Thanks. Yeah. I need to get him in a flask at some point.
Okay.
I need to, what's the best way to do that, you think? Where he at? Where do I go? What do I do?
Where is he? And then vision of Athar appears.
That guy sucks.
You want to know where he is?
Yeah. I eat my charcuterie.
Boop. And he points
Points to what?
to the northwest of the city.
Okay. Can I take like a mental image of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Or get like a map or something with like an X. Like,
No, he just points, and that's it.
cool. Can you take me down memory lane?
What?
Like, just, like my highlight reel from my life. Like all the good shit that's happened to me in my life.
It's a weird request. You already asked your question.
That wasn't a question. I was just like, are you able to do that? Like, on the thing.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
That'd be cool if you wanted to.
You've already asked your question.
Oh. You seemed polite, so.
I can't give too much.
Well, I didn't think it was too much.
You want some tea?
No,
We can send you a tea.
I'd rather have memory lane.
Well, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
Would you like a charcuterie board? Here, take that one. It'll never run out.
Okay.
Never-ending charcuterie.
Well then, it was nice, pleasant to you. I'm now intrigued by you all, and I shall keep popping in.
What can we
Yeah.
call you?
What?
What is your name? What can we call you?
I don't think I have a name. Well, anyway, I wish you all luck. Goodbye. And then you all just reappear you're all like on the cow. So Bob,
Are our cubes going?
yeah, your keeps are gone.
Yes.
You're sitting there staring at them, like talking, like what? I don't know what. And all of a sudden, their eyes just kind of gloss over, and then they just kind of ungloss over. But then Caleb's hand just, like he's at his hands at his side, then all of a sudden it's just not, and it's in the air holding a charcuterie board.
I'm just standing witnessing all this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's like one instant, like a bad like frame gap, where all of a sudden like one frame it's like arm outside, next frame arm out with charcuterie board.
Honestly,
Yo,
between
can
the
I get some of
charcuterie
that?
board and the bag of oranges, we never have to like pay for food again.
So right now you have a never ending charcuterie board.
Bottomless charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Coochie.
Bob's asking if he can have some.
Oh
Please.
yeah, there's smoked Gouda on here.
You take some of it, and it's probably the best cheese and meats and crackers you've ever had in your entire life, Bob.
Ooh, prosciutto. Is
Yes.
there prosciutto on there?
Oh, it is whatever you
Oh,
want.
hell
It is
yeah, there
it is
is.
it is delicious.
I'm like,
It's a butter-
As you guys start taking some of it off, it like reappears on the board like it's never ending.
I just keep grabbing it and just shoving it in my face.
We don't need him getting fat. He's tall enough. He ain't gonna fit through doors.
Faye, after a while, make an investigation check
Oh yeah.
to find the group.
22.
It doesn't take you long to find the group, and when you find them, Vogue and Caleb are on Bessie, holding out a charcuterie board, and Bob is just shoveling charcuterie into his mouth while the board just keeps resupplying itself. And Golbeck, Golbeck, what are you doing?
Just been looking at trees.
Just looking at trees.
Say he's probably like over just like talking to a tree, just like people are fucking
Yep.
weird, man.
I have no idea what these people are doing. I thought I was fucked up on this shit.
I was a talking frog man, and I thought I was weird, but goddamn.
Am I still clean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You also notice that Caleb is pristinely clean.
that was quite an experience, Caleb.
Do I smell like tea?
You smell very nice, and like you smell clean. Nice fruits and fragrances.
Yeah. I've never tripped that hard. But I got charcuterie.
There's quite a few vampires and other creatures in these woods.
Oh yeah. We learned things.
And
Can I like
Caleb,
retell
Found
what
anything?
happened? But in
and
my
Caleb
way.
is here.
How are you explaining things?
Well, I don't want to like redo the whole thing,
Well-
but you know,
How would you explain it?
you won't believe this shit. We were rubbing each other's cubes, and then we went into space. And then we got charcuterie, and then we saw the future, but also the past. And learned the answers that we asked. But I was really unprepared, and we only got one question each. And then I asked to see my family again, and they told me no, but I got charcuterie.
Oh.
And
Well,
I
that sounds
think,
like an interesting experience.
oh, girl, it was. And you know, I feel like a better person after that. I let go of a lot of anger.
Oh, good. I'm glad that your character arc is going so well.
It's great.
You also
Oh, and can I tell them about the part of the map that they
Yeah.
pointed out,
Yeah,
and that the council people
in the
were there?
northwest.
Yeah.
You explain that you just know that Councilman Bad and Northwest.
Gotta go there.
All right.
And then there's quite a few different vampires throughout the woods.
Oh
Well, I
yeah,
don't know
there's
if they're-
all kinds of shit in that woods.
Singular location where there's all the vampires, or if it's spread out, we
Make
do
a quick
not.
perception check. Fog, make a quick perception check. See
Okay.
how well you saw things.
Perception 6, so unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, okay.
That would be 11.
11, okay. Vog, you saw what I already described. You, at one point, saw a little screen that looked like a bunch of toy dolls with needles just sitting on shelves.
Like creepy dolls.
Creepy dolls.
Ooh, I knew he was weird.
Yep, you see that.
Mama issues.
You also see
off the bat.
a flaming horse with a headless warrior on top of it. Zombies.
Like a headless horseman vibe.
Yeah, you see a bunch of zombies too.
Over out where we gotta go?
These are all the creatures that are in the area.
Like over there?
You don't know. These are things you
Oh.
like when he went like, what kind of creature? When he went like, what creatures are you talking about? That's some of the things you also saw in there, aside from the vampire.
Yeah,
villains.
it's bad.
You see a lot of zombies and undead.
Ugh. Gross. I tell everybody that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that there's lots of different types of vampires, zombies, undead, a headless warrior of some sorts,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
creepy dolls.
With needles. If you can believe it. Rusty.
Yep.
You get tetanus.
Tetanus.
You get that locked jaw. Can't talk no more.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Should we head towards the northwest where you know the councilman to be? Or whatever his name is?
Athtar?
I
Athar?
have to sleep at some juncture. Haven't we been up for like...
No, you did the sleep. That was with the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did
So
that.
this is like around a little bit past midday.
Oh, so our little thing didn't take any real time.
No.
Okay.
It was like instantaneous. Like for you guys, it was a little while. For
It was like a
Bob,
couple
for
hours.
Bob, it was just like
Alright, okay. That's good.
no time had passed in real.
Okay.
And then Bob was like downing charcuterie board stuff.
Yeah.
Licking the fuck out of my fingers.
It is the best
All
charcuterie
three
you've
of
ever.
them.
And the best part is it doesn't
Yes,
seem
all
to.
three of them on
Yeah.
my left hand.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to run out. It just keeps reappearing.
And so should we head to the northwest and scout the woods for any of these vampire-like
Yes.
creatures?
Okay, so you're heading northwest.
Yep.
Do we need any supplies since we're right next to the city?
That's a good question.
I believe I have a few healing potions left.
I think I have...
Because like you guys are here on this side is where you're at, and then he pointed somewhere over here.
Yeah, I have 2 common health potions.
It's up to you guys. It's also like getting a little bit towards mid-afternoon at this point. So time frame, whatever you guys want to do.
On the map, does it look like time-wise to get to where the location Caleb pointed out?
You're not entirely sure, and you're not entirely sure how long it's going to take to look, but you know in the direction and where you need to go.
Do you want to make headway this morning or rest up tonight and just leave tomorrow?
Well, don't the freaks come out at night?
We're going to have to camp in the woods, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
So, I'm okay with leaving now, whatever you guys prefer.
It's up to you guys.
I don't care.
Camp.
That sounds like
Camp,
Olbeck wants to
I haven't
camp.
said
camp.
shit in 2 hours. Camp.
Tired of cities.
All right, so you guys are just going to head out.
Yep, you got a few hours progress.
Okay. So you start heading in that direction. You have to walk around the city because you're on the eastern side of the city. So you have to walk around. So if you follow the city wall around, you get to the northwest section. It takes you a couple hours to get there. It is quite large and a little bit hard to traverse the forest. And then, so you get to about where you think you need to go heading into this forest in that direction. But it's starting to get a little late at this point.
Like 5 o'clock late or like 7 o'clock late?
5, 6 o'clock around there. Probably only got like an hour or two of daylight left.
So, just to clarify, there's only been one vampire attack, and it came from the east, correct?
Correct.
Doesn't mean that's where they're located.
And when he did go like, oh, these things, and there was like dots all around the city, it was like everywhere.
I mean, if you think
Gotcha.
about it, you don't slang at the trap, so it makes sense.
Yep, no, I'm good to go.
All right, so you guys just heading on out.
Heading on out.
All
Do you
right.
want to go
I
like an
think
hour or two into the
retrospectively, my
forest?
experience-
Where do we want to put our cars and horses anywhere?
You would have had to have left them because you
Yeah,
could
so I'll go pay for.
you could have done that. So if
A
you're gonna do
couple
that
weeks
before, yeah, if you could do that before, it'll take you a little bit longer than to go back and do that, and then go back out.
I mean, whatever I need to do that. How
Okay.
much gold? Take.
So it'll probably be like an hour or two later now. Now you probably like maybe an hour of daylight left at this point then.
Okay.
And it'll probably cost you, we'll say, a gold for the whole week.
Okay, so I'll do 2 gold worth just to make sure we have enough.
Okay, easy enough.
Wait, are we putting the cart up?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't for the woods.
There's not really a way for the cart to go through the woods properly. It'll slow you down drastically to try to do so.
Thick woods. What if we get some all-terrain wheels?
I'd like not to leave it sitting out here in the woods, though.
Well, that's what you're saying. That you guys went back and Vogue put it up for at least 2 weeks for the horses and the cart.
Yeah.
So that's why it slowed you down a bit. So now you have like maybe an hour of daylight left at this point instead of a couple hours.
Did we just burn the forest down?
Let's
Not.
hold that
Fireball?
idea.
Fireball?
Bob's fireball? I got you.
All right. Well, are we ready to continue on, or do we want to camp at the edge of the forest for tonight?
I'm down to carry on.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we're good to carry on.
Going for an hour or a couple hours. I'll put on a light spell.
All right, so you guys gonna go on until it gets night?
Yes.
All right, so I'll say you guys get. Let's see. Heavy forest, walking about an hour. Probably get like a mile or so into the forest when it starts to get dark. Are you guys also trying to go like just like do 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 do, or are you trying to be like slow, methodical, looking around, stealthy like?
We don't know how far into the forest we have to go at all.
Nope.
I'd like to keep an eye out for things.
Okay.
Old Beck is at a constant do 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 do.
Do. Okay. I'll say you guys get about like maybe around a mile in when the sun sets and it becomes night.
Cool.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll cast light so we can set up a fire and make camp.
Okay.
I cast create bonfire.
And Golbeck's just like campfire
If we're
right
all
here.
casting stuff, I'll cast
Well,
Fireball
that's
and make a
how
giant fire.
Hell yeah, burn the trees.
So Vogue's like, here, I'll light it up, and then Golbeck's like, here, look, no, campfire, and then Bob's just like,
Fireball.
Christ.
Yeah, exactly like that.
where are you shooting the fireball at directly though, specifically?
I don't know, just off into the woods. Like far enough from us not to injure anyone.
There's like a light, so Bob shoots it as far as it can go, and then it just explodes in the flames.
Hey, Hey, there's our fire.
That's a little aggressive.
So when I say something, it's no, don't do it. But when Bob does it, it's just, oh, it's aggressive.
Bob, high or low?
Wasn't a good idea
Uh,
either.
It's just like, oh, Bob.
Hi.
He's just kooky.
Do we see anything running towards us from the giant?
So Bob shoots the fireball out just in a random direction, just like whoop, and the fireball goes flying and then explodes. And as there's like this giant burst of flames everywhere, you see between you and you see around where the flames went and a little bit behind it, several large hulking beasts that then immediately scatter.
Like running away from us.
Like the fire came, they saw it. You see a couple of them, and then there's one extra, like definitely bigger one, noticeably larger, and then they all just kind of into the forest,
Right, like leaving the opposite direction of us.
and sideways away from the flames, not directly away from you guys.
Okay.
Can I keep an eye out?
Success.
Well, at least we
case.
know they're there now.
Yeah.
See us?
Yeah, you guys can keep an eye out. Are you camping here?
We should move a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Take the bonfire down. Move it in the forest.
Opposite
Watch.
direction of that fireball.
Okay.
I was
Make
just trying to help, guys.
make a survival check.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they could have goosed us in the night.
I got a natural 20.
Ooh.
On a roll.
Bob somehow gets directions like, no, we should keep heading, and keeps direction going in the northwest. How much further are you going into the forest?
Just like what, a quarter mile or so?
Sure.
Okay.
Just enough to get away from that.
Okay. So you guys go another quarter of a mile, and then you camp out, and that's where you're deciding to camp? Okay.
Find a place where there's a little bit of a room. Yeah.
Okay. You guys do that. Easy enough.
I didn't know it was a damaging spell, too. I like it.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, I guess create bonfire.
Another create bonfire.
Any
Alright, I won't
ideas
cast
on
fireball this time.
on
I loved it.
what we're gonna do once we find either the vampires or this person?
Do we see anything else along the way? Like dead animals or something that look very odd or anything like that?
Not really. It was just very ominously quiet.
Is it like
This forest
before?
is like always quiet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same place we were before, where you
Yeah.
can't really like hear anything. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to like keep an eye out for anything in the trees or on the ground, pretty much the whole time we're out here.
Okay. Okay, easy enough. Bob, roll a d4 for me.
A D4.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, when it lands, is which number is it?
It's
top
the one,
number?
the one pointing upwards.
Okay, I got a 4.
Okay.
Wait, is this the right the one that looks like a diamond, right?
It looks like
The
a
pyramid?
triangle.
Or
Like
a
a pyramid.
triangle, that's what I meant.
Pyramid.
A pyramid, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then whenever it lands, it's the number that's at the very top, pointing upwards.
Yep, so a 4.
Okay. Easy enough.
What
All right,
was that for?
who's taking first watch?
Go back, Will.
Go back. All right, everybody going to sleep. Go back. Make a perception check.
Perception. Go. Oh, never mind. 21.
21. Okay.
It danced on the one for a little bit.
Jesus. My man's rolls today. I
Plus
like-
8. I like my perception.
All right.
Oh, +8? Jesus.
Golbeck, you guys are camping out, and at one point towards the beginning, after everybody just fell asleep, you do hear rustling in the trees above you, heading towards the city.
Is that like the opposite direction of us?
Yes. So going southeast.
How close did it sound like? Like maybe a couple trees away.
Like above, directly above you guys in the trees, and it was just it like passed over and just it like it didn't stop moving, like it just ignored you guys and kept going towards the city.
Did it look similar to? Oh wait, never mind. I'm not the one looking at this. Sorry.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Hey, tree, what the fuck was that?
Okay, so you talk to the tree and you ask the tree, and the tree's, oh, some creature. I think going to the city. Yeah,
Scratch you at all?
a little bit. Yeah.
Were they like big claws or little claws?
Kind of big.
Kind of big.
Well, big compared to you.
That could be anything. I'm tiny.
Yeah.
So normal.
Okay, so yeah.
It was moving pretty fast. Normally they don't do that.
Normally they don't do that.
No.
This happens normally. Like this is the normal thing for you.
Well, every now and then someone kind of comes by and climbs through the trees, but this one moved fast. Maybe like with a purpose.
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Maybe it's going to go murder.
Not my problem.
Okay. Who's next watch?
I'll take next watch.
All right. Go
Can I
back.
talk to.
Do you
can I
tell
talk to
Bob?
Golden about it?
Do you tell Bob anything?
Just that there's eerie noises and the trees don't shut up at night.
All right, super helpful.
Yeah. So you don't know about the creature that went towards the city.
No,
You
no
have no
idea
clue.
about it, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Want me
Bob,
to
make a
roll
perception check.
perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my die file. I got a 12.
12. Okay. Nothing really goes on. Just eerily quiet for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's taking third watch?
I'll
Oh.
do it.
Is it Caleb and Vogue?
Sure.
Okay. Make perception checks.
Did I have any weird
Sure.
dreams?
19.
19.
A natural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay.
Dog and I see everything. We're enlightened now. We got the view of the whole trap.
Vogue, give me a high or low.
Low.
Okay. At a certain point in the night, you guys chit chatting, whatever.
I guess.
All right,
Yeah.
eating charcuterie.
Yeah, talking about. Just,
Yeah, talking about our enlightened experience and how we're better than everybody else now.
Not even that, just like, what do you plan to do with this person once you have him in the flask?
I have to give him back.
To whom?
Who am I giving it back to? What's their name?
Adriana.
That.
No.
Please hold.
Andrada.
Yeah, Andrea.
And who is she exactly?
She helped me out of a sticky situation and I owe her one. And I have a lot of motivation to give it back because she gonna help me build my farm back.
Interesting.
I promise to give this so that I can get my farm. So I can just live my days out in peace.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It's quite the doozy.
Do you know how powerful he is?
Not really, but I mean, I locked him up in the flask once already, so it can't be that bad. It seemed pretty easy last time, honestly.
You
Hope you're
you
right.
start to hear rustling coming from the city, in the direction of the city,
Like a rumbling.
like people running.
You hear that?
People running?
Yeah, it sounds like people running and shouting, and you hear rustling in the trees above, and then you hear as an arrow comes flying out from that direction, hits a tree nearby, and then a few more. You just hear the every now and then of arrows,
Wake up!
and then you just hear Then you hear a roar, and then like something coming flying at an angle and hits the ground and lands like just south of your camp a little bit. Something falls from the trees, and then you hear more people come to running.
What fell from the tree? Like acid spit?
You don't know. Something large fell from the trees.
I mean,
Okay, I start waking people up.
Okay, you start waking everybody up.
Yep.
I started yelling "wake up" when I said it.
Okay, and then that's when you see what looks like guards with torches running.
Well, they're
Towards you
pansies
guys.
anyway.
No, they're running towards you guys.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Why? It's the 5-0.
So what are you guys doing?
What? They're not
I'm
running
running from
towards
the
it. They just
cops.
fell from the tree.
They're running towards you. So what fell to the trees was like coming towards you guys in the trees, but then it fell to the ground, and they're running towards that, but then it looks like it's running towards you. Is what
Wake
the-
up! It's the
It's running towards
5-0.
us.
Do
Yeah.
I see it running towards me?
Well, at this
Okay,
point, it's on the
well,
ground. It landed on the ground. It has not something
I'm
landed on
going
the ground.
to
It hasn't
guiding
moved.
bolt the. I'm gonna. Oh, it hasn't moved.
No,
Does it look like it's like alive at all still, or?
you'd have to get closer to see.
Well, I'm casting Erupting Earth on it.
Oh,
Well, there's lots of guards. Oh my
Fuck 'em.
god.
what's the
120 feet.
120? What the diameter of it?
20-foot cube.
Okay.
Everybody getting shit.
What is the save for it?
16.
16.
Daddy DM, just an FYI, I have to be off by 7.
Okay. Okay. So Golbeck goes, "Hah!" and erupting earth and hits the ground. Explosion. You hear another cry out of pain and monster pain, and that's kind of it. And it goes quiet, and the guards are like, "Oh, what? Who's there?"
Everyone
Let's
hide.
camp it.
That's without trace.
Oh my god! I walk up.
Yep.
So
I
you
walk
start
up
walking
a
up?
tree and hide.
Okay, so everybody's hiding. Vog's just like walking up. Like, are you like, hey, like, how are you walking up?
I'm
So,
walking up,
did-
like, seeing if everything's okay with them too. Be like, what are you? What's going on?
We were chasing, and they look down. They're like, that thing, and you see on the ground this creature that has like a tentacle mouth sort of thing, and teeth, and like long and lanky and bluish. It's bleeding and dead on the ground.
Fried.
If you did cast Pass Without Trace, I got a 40. I'm hiding.
Oh no, I
Phage is
casted
gone.
it. I was waiting for the stealth things.
Go ahead and roll stealth if you're trying to hide from this people. And,
Stealth is a plus.
and then plus 10.
So I got 29.
A lot.
So you said 8. So
The
20,
only one
34.
not hiding.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is Bob
Yeah, you only on the
is
side.
Bob hiding?
100%.
Okay.
I walk up into a tree and dissipate into the leaves, crouching on a branch.
Getting ready to cast Fireball.
Bessie's walking up behind Vog, curious. So everybody's hiding because Vog with a cow, and the guards are like, "Oh, yeah, this. We were chasing this thing. What are you doing out here?"
I was traveling northwest. I just packed up my camp for the evening.
Odd. The dwarfs out here camping alone with a cow.
I'd turn around and see my droop gone and go,
Your group is gone.
yes, my cow's a hardy companion. It's definitely much more sturdy than she looks. Aren't you, Betsy?
Bessie likes it. They're like, well, this thing it came a while ago and started attacking people in the city, and we've been chasing it, trying to kill it. It looks like it's now dead.
That's terrible. If I would have known, I would have helped for sure.
No, that was in the middle of the city. Well, I guess it's dead now.
Is there anything I could help you with further?
I suppose nothing else is needed at the moment, but
My name is Vogak Stronghammer, if you need me.
oh, well, good to know. I posted in the general chat what the creature looks like.
No. Okay.
Like, well,
What in the fuck?
yeah. It's like, well, one of the guards walks up and kind of just
like my
stabs
cousin.
it in the chest with its sword. Doesn't move or anything. Pulls the blade out. We're gonna take this back to the city. We need to figure out what this was. This is. Men, grab this. And a couple of guards grab it and start
Can
to
I
drag.
stealthily cast Animate Dead?
Oh God!
What kind of party am I part of?
Who knows? Animate
best.
dead.
I have to be 10 feet away. I'm not 10 feet away.
Yeah, you have to be 10 feet away.
Never mind. Look, I took care of the creature. You can be happy about that.
Yeah, it's dead. So they start to pick it up and start. A couple of guards take back. Like, I would be careful if you're going to be out here.
I
This
will.
is-
Believe me.
we've never had anything attack the city before.
I will keep an eye out for anything coming in the future. If I see anything at night, I'll try to stop it before it gets there.
All right. Well, I guess the best of luck to you. And kind of
Thank you, my friends.
gives you a very confused look, and then start heading back with the other guards.
Are they taking this thing with it?
Yeah, they're taking the body with it.
So,
After leave, what are you guys doing?
Did I was I able to defer that thing was the thing that
Make a perception check to see how well you can see it. Yeah, you could have seen that's something.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you could have seen that was what you saw that one night.
Yeah.
You saw a couple of those.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew that's what it was.
I guess that must have been a thing in the trees.
what are you talking about?
No, on my watch, I heard something go to the city. I didn't think it was that important.
You should probably share more.
No.
Countless lives in the city.
I mean, we dealt with it.
We dealt with it. It's fine.
Next time.
Next time, huh?
All right. Well, it's a little bit before morning at this point. What are you guys doing?
Did everyone technically get a full rest or that to go back to sleep?
No, yeah. Let's say you got a full night's rest. But at this point, any spells that you just used would have been counted towards the day. So for Golbeck.
Yeah, they've already been used.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I
Well,
miss?
I'm ready
Sorry.
to continue on.
All right. So you guys are ready to continue on?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Who's leading this excursion for this day?
I'll help.
Bessie. I vote Bessie.
Yes, put the cow in front.
I mean, you can. You can make a roll for the cow.
I mean, okay, I'll help her.
All right. What's Bessie's survival?
No, why is
I thought you
Betsy?
had Bessie's survival.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Why is Bessie?
18 and a 20, so a natural 20.
So 22 total.
22! Go, Bessie!
Bessie's like, we go this way, and then starts walking into the forest.
Follow that cow!
She knows the way.
She knows
She's
the way.
intuitive.
Okay.
She's smarter than she looks.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Who?
Whoever wants to be looking around.
Oh, we don't look?
Yeah.
Investigation. 16.
16. Okay.
16 as well.
you guys start looking around. You're going very slowly, so you're probably maybe going at like very slow pace, or maybe like a little under, like close to a mile or a little bit under every hour or so. So not too far. So for the first hour or so, you guys don't really see anything going on. You guys gonna continue?
Yep.
Make another survival check, whoever wants to lead.
Is that still Bessie?
If you want Bessie to lead.
Do we still want Bessie to lead?
I got a 21.
I mean, we could have the druid do it.
Right.
The best one.
So Golbeck's keeping on pace with the direction of that you are northwest. Make
Can I
another
get advantage with talking to trees?
Sure.
We could help. We can give you the. We could also just give you the help action, and you get advantage.
Yeah.
I can do this natural.
I mean, I can,
Hey,
I can talk
20,
to plants
natural
or
20 for a
animals.
25.
Okay.
God damn.
Nice.
You're keeping in pace pretty well. So you got another mile. So at this point, you've probably gone 3 miles in at this point.
Just keeping my eye out.
Okay.
Anyone ask the guard if the attacks only happen at night?
I thought that was like.
They said it was the first time it ever happened.
No.
Yeah, that was the first time that the city's ever been attacked like that. And like the city was attacked.
Fine. Okay, the next one's gonna be a 23.
23? Okay. Make another investigation check.
Is that anybody or me?
Whoever wants to. Whoever's keeping a lookout and trying to look for things.
Definitely
Seven.
shouldn't be me.
I'll help.
So who's making the investigation?
My investigation.
I rolled
is
a-
not good.
Go for it.
It's not good.
Oh, what'd you get, Vog?
I rolled a 7.
Oh, did you get advantage?
Oh, no, I didn't roll with advantage.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
16.
16. All right, you guys keep going on, looking around. You don't really see anything at this point, and you start moving forward. And at this point, you hear a loud howl from in the forest.
Mm.
Rut-row raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Zoinks.
From like right in front of us or to the side of us?
It kind of reverberates around you guys. You're not entirely sure exactly where it came from.
Make sure we're ready for worst case scenario here.
Sounds good to me.
And that's when you hear a thud come from in front of you guys, about like 60 feet, and you see this hulking, massive werewolf. Just pitch black, glowing
Is it
yellow
the
eyes.
dire werewolf?
Yeah, it is massive.
Rut-row.
It's
Oh.
not a fucking big ass one. God damn it.
And then it looks at you, growls, and then takes off to the east.
Oh,
Oh,
Running away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
they don't
you guys, I
like the
told
smell
you,
of
stand
that
still.
going on.
They can't see you.
Oh, they see the based off movement. I hear you.
So what are you guys doing? It headed east.
Is that where we're going?
Well, work, just keep on going.
We'll go, yeah.
Can I go forward to where it was and look the way it ran?
Yeah. So you walk up there and you start looking down.
Yeah.
It took off in the east. You can make a perception check.
I'll give him help with that too.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 28.
It is booking it like it has trying to get somewhere fast.
Towards the city, or is it just east?
Just east.
Okay. Do you think we should follow?
Oh, I was muted.
I don't want I'll follow
I
it.
follow.
Follow.
Is that what we're doing?
Do you think we should follow the beast or just continue on our path?
How much longer till we're there?
We don't know.
So you said the beast is going to the city?
No, it's going east. So you guys went north. You guys
No,
went
the beast is going east.
northwest about 3 miles into the city, the forest, and then it dropped down from the trees and took off towards the east, like it's trying to get somewhere fast.
Hmm.
I don't
That's
care.
a rough one. I think we should follow it, so that might give us a better idea of vampires, maybe.
That will lead us to a den.
True. Do we head to the city and then come back to investigate later?
Well, we're not going to the city. We're just going northwest.
Oh, that's what I meant.
So what are you guys doing?
What do you feel, Caleb?
I mean, I kind of want to take care of my thing and keep going, but I'll do
Roll a
whatever
22
you
for
do.
survival.
Oh, so which way are you going though?
I'm going west. Golbeck is walking.
Just west?
Wherever the direction we're heading to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golbeck's
Golbeck has
walking.
no interest in this werewolf.
Yeah.
No,
I wrote
mine's
that.
been
I'll
made
go
up.
with
Oh,
Golbeck.
Yeah, I mean I'm not here for a werewolf.
Yeah. Keep on trucking.
Okay. You guys keep on trucking. Are you going at a slower pace now, or how you moving about?
Golbeck is stupid, so he just continued to walk as fast as he can.
Oh, he's trying to move it.
Yeah.
Oh, Golbeck takes off and is just moving it.
It's okay. I've got
Yeah,
like
man.
5-foot legs. I'm right behind him.
5 foot legs.
I'm struggling to keep up. They're probably leaving me in the dust.
Okay, so make an investigation check.
Who?
Whoever wants to make an investigation check.
Am I good at investigation? Let me see.
Turn.
You got a 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah, not me. Don't count on me for that.
Okay, so you guys keep on going. You probably go for another 2 miles or so into the forest, and it is getting eerily creepy at this point. A little more so.
I stress eat charcuterie.
Okay.
So creepy, like it's foggy and like starting to get dark, kind of thing.
It's just an ominous feel over the forest.
That means we're getting close, guys.
So like
Good.
Lord of the Rings, ominous.
Do you think we need to start stealthing soon?
Good idea.
Okay.
Say that like I haven't been.
It's because you're shady. Not everybody else is
Maybe
shady.
you should lead.
Maybe you should lead.
Me?
Let's be up next to.
Do you want the
Golbeck to
next?
keep
Do
a
you want
pace.
the next roll?
For what? Investigation?
No, I already rolled survival.
Oh, then the next roll for survival then?
Yeah, I got a 24.
As long as he can just be next to you, making sure you're not super fast.
Yeah, I mean, you guys forget I'm only 4'9". I can't be going that fast.
You're taller than me.
Oh Jesus.
I'm just walking at a normal pace, keeping up with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just literally walking.
I only have a 25 foot dude.
So do I.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys start walking, at which point you hear fluttering of wings and rustling of feet coming towards you guys.
Mm.
This is the moment
And maybe
we
now it's
go
past another
off
trace time and-
into the woods.
And it's coming from the east.
Oh, lovely.
I got a 28 on stealth.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
All right, everybody
Did
roll
you guys
stealth.
pass out a trace? Or?
Yeah, I already casted it.
Alright, then I got a
Unnatural 20.
38.
Do I have to roll one for Bessie too?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
I got a 28 on stealth.
So a 30.
17.
I got a 0 plus 10, so 10.
Bessie has
I got
2,
a.
so 19, 29. Okay.
Oh, I forgot my stealth is actually really good.
What'd you
I have
get,
a plus,
Bog?
I have a +5.
10 total,
10. Okay.
I got a 21.
baby. Woo. Need to get some quiet plate armor.
All right. What did Bob?
They
You got a
have
what?
that.
21.
21. Okay.
21.
Oh wait, with
Yeah,
advantage.
I'd do that.
No, just plus 10.
So 31.
Okay.
Right? I'm saying that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vog, you got a total of 10,
Yes.
even with pass without trace.
Yes.
Oh no.
What's your
Roll.
negative for stealth?
Would you roll?
2. I rolled
Oh,
a
you
2.
rolled a 2? Oh no.
Oh
We
my
need to get
god.
you some. We need to get you some like mithril plate or something, so that
Yeah.
like, counts as medium armor, so you don't get that negative.
No,
stealth.
I have heavy armor. It adds to my AC.
Okay. So Vog.
Well, no, but mithril plate is still heavy, but it counts as medium, so you don't get the disadvantage
Oh, I see.
because it's lighter.
I see.
All right. So Vog, everybody kind of vanishes, and you're like, oh god, I gotta hide. And Vog, you see, looks like 4 werewolves come charging in towards you, all eyes staring at you, and you hear fluttering of wings, and you look up and you see 2 large raven-like creatures come flying at you as well, and they're all eyes on you, and you feel very alone at this moment in time.
Lovely.
And they're all,
Should have chased after the big one. God damn it.
yeah, so they're all coming from the east toward you guys, and we'll call it there.
With me just gonna be a thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I have the battle map up.
Hell
Spirit
yeah.
Man. The guy in the upper left corner is Vog's Spirit Man, so whenever he summons spiritual weapon.
Spirit man.
If I don't die.
Yep.
No, you should do the nice little combo where you summon your spiritual weapon, then you summon your spiritual guardian, and your spiritual guardian takes your spiritual weapon and then hits things with it.
All right.
Fireball.
This is what you guys see coming towards you.
Well, if we hide, then we won't need to bother with anything.
Well, the problem is they
Most
already.
of us did.
Most of you guys did, but they are barreling down on Vog. They see Vog.
Well, Vog, it's nice knowing you, man.
Cool.
And we just bonded. Caleb's not gonna take this loss well,
Oh, well, you'll get over it, Caleb.
just like the other trauma.
You got your
Other
Ouija
trauma.
board. You'll be fine.
Or are you guys gonna do anything while they come towards Vog? That's the real question. Would anybody do anything if they came towards Vog and grabbed Vog?
I mean, I probably would,
Yeah.
but not like. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have anything that's like AOE like that.
Don't worry, I do.
Well, we know you do. I have one thing I can do, but
I mean, I can put insect plague out just in case.
We shall see.
something.
We shall.
We shall see
I have that daffy staff.
next week in battle.
Well, I can. Yeah, I mean, because if we gotta leave, we can leave it off here at the start of a battle.
That's a good
I
idea.
think it's perfect. We can go right into battle next week.
And then we can
Everyone can
watch
plan out their
Vog
strategies.
die.
No Vog.
One can decide.
It's kind of just like Vog, just like here in the center, just like, oh, where'd everybody go?
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. He like tried to jump in, but like hit a tree, fell back out the bush, was like, fuck!
Basically.
Like I said, this is the second time this session where Vog was the last man just standing there.
Well, he needs
Yeah.
to get
We gotta get him some better armor.
Yeah, we do.
The last time I didn't want to stealth. This time I did.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
A lot of
He
things.
gets torn apart by 4 werewolves.
You ravens.
I get carried off by the Raven people.
Yeah, these are pretty large raven people. They're medium. They're bigger than you, Bog. That's for sure.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week.
Yep.
All right, talk to you guys next.
See ya.